Hey guys, Frank here from the D20Misfits. Can't wait to see what fuckery these guys get into with these rooms. It's going to take them over to open the damn door, other than going into this very small room dungeon. Literally, there's like 5 rooms in this whole damn dungeon. How long per segment is it going to take them to fucking get through one? So grab your drinks, grab your snacks, let's tune in. And by the way, for those who don't know, Dubby has released 3 new flavors. I'm just telling you that now because you can catch them now as part of their collaboration with people. One is a Restore Potion, which the flavor is like a sweet tart. The other one is a, let me look it up for you real quick because I don't want to sound stupid. Because I just ordered 2 out of the 3. So they are one is a blue trop blue trop. Solo leveling is what it is. So you have the Igris Strike solo leveling one. That is your blue Tropical Punch. Your other one is the Shadow Monarch Surge by solo leveling. That is your blue Haze and Purple Grape flavor. And the other one is Oda Restore Potion, which tastes like a sweet tart. So if you guys want to check that out, head over to w.gg. You can use our code D20Misfits10, all one word, to receive 10% off your purchase. So with that, let's dive in, shall we? So last we left off, party finished the encounter with the phylactery and the dragon, but at the same time their last stand that they all went into, making them all unconscious and very close to the door of death. So close that the matron of ravens appeared and gave them a choice to experience the first book that Lucy has collected, and experience the final moments of that, where she takes it and takes you with her without that memory. You've chose that memory. That memory led you to be the first party, the first adventurer party of Grievous's tree. See what transpired in this abandoned town that was arranged like spellbound. Couldn't figure out what it is, all that was old and ancient. After finding the entrance with the material sword coming out of the stone, and having to fight off a golem, and also figuring out how to open the door for the required blood. You guys entered this dungeon of old. Came across some potions that you quickly figured out what they were, thanks to one of y'all drinking one. And now, after traversing the first room into the second room, the room is blurred beyond your vision. There are little dragon-like creatures flying so fast that traversing this long room is going to implicate a lot of damage if you're fast enough, or if you find ways to slow it down. And that's where we left off. So let's see what happens in traversing this and on to the next. So let's find out what happens, shall we?
The adventure continues.
All right. Now that we're back, now you guys are traversing this 200 by 100 square foot room, trying to pass these very fast moving creatures. To get to the other side lies a door, and on further into this dungeon. And I believe you're what, like you and him are what, like
30 feet in, yes.
30 feet in. So you guys, it's 200 feet to get to the other side. So how are you going to cross?
I got an idea. A potentially stupid, but a potentially beneficial idea.
Him and I can't hear.
I'm telling them. Well, yes and no. We bolt together. Something like Phalanx, but without the shields.
Why have a shield?
I don't-
My only problem is my
You two are
speed
fine.
is 20
Yes.
Give me
feet.
perception.
We still run together.
See if your eyes.
We'll stick together for the speed. We
17.
will dash through it.
Yeah.
I will. My speed is 40 feet, so if I dash
Just a
it,
second.
it is 80. But at the same time, I'm not going to go past you.
19
Even
total.
if my speed's more than you, I'm not going to go past you. We're going to still
Very
stick
slow.
as a unit together.
Yeah. I just might be a very good shield backpack, is what I'm thinking.
On my back. It'll only slow me down
Very,
slightly, and it'll
very
be fine. I'll still
slow.
stick with the group. Legos.
I mean,
Is that a good plan? You agree?
I mean, we don't really have much other option.
I have a cloak of
Perception,
protection.
John?
It'll just be
Yes.
under my
Plus
cloak.
5.
Okay.
it's not. Your
Now it
cloak,
would.
however, isn't going to make me go faster.
That's okay, never mind. I was
And we don't have anything to
protecting
slow these things, and they're down. They won't even speak to me. So
Nope.
we need to go. I don't know what's making them
8.
move as fast as they are going. They're bouncing around.
You
It could
can
have to do
That
with.
about every.
There are times when
You're focusing
time
with all this
flies
war
by, which
that's
would be
going
like.
that because of this,
So they pretty much have a.
these entities moving extremely fast, every so 20 feet,
Not sure.
you can see spheres on either side. About 5 feet spheres.
So,
You're 30 feet in,
With
so
the
you
buzzing, I
guys
don't
would
think they're going to hear us.
roll
Though.
me an arcana.
Oh yeah, no.
It is too. It's loud enough out here.
not as strong.
So we need to collect with them and at least have them understand. Collect together.
11.
So how's that for striking?
But
Idiot.
I
You
am
let me
the
get
information
extra
I
30
just
feet of
learned.
movement.
I'm going to use message and through my mind,
Yes, but if we stick
mind
together,
speak to him what I
it'll
learned.
dampen. If them
Oh, sweet,
buzzing
that's a
around there,
cantrip.
it's gonna cause some kind of damage.
It's just
Then
If
that's
they're buzzing around and we're collective, it'll
because it's going into the
be
drain.
less.
Whisper.
Because we're a collective. So let's stop thinking. I think we should go. Are you in it? Is it a yes or no? The more time we wait, the more time we don't know what's going on in there.
Let's go.
What do you say?
what is the one thing you whisper back to me?
Are we going? Are we sticking together? Or are you zooming off
He's
away?
thinking, so
I know, because of
The
the
reason I was thinking.
because how fast they're moving, it sounds like
Because-
loud whip cracks.
You're gonna get your
I'm thinking.
player to player. You're gonna get your ass whooped by yourself.
I'm fully aware.
Roll a performance check.
So I'm thinking.
me.
And run the sword out.
What's my performance?
You're
Just
gonna-
maybe.
You're
I
gonna
wanna
slice
set the
some.
DC
You're not
to
gonna like go like
10.
Super Goku and anime.
That is
like
timing
like
it
this
to
and slice them.
avoid the whip cracks.
Dirty
to its-
20.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna say with that you're able to whisper in between the cracks or the pauses to get a clear message out, or else it'll be like sporadic of the message.
Static.
he gets.
Losing connection on a phone or
No,
something.
it's not losing connection. It is every couple words peer through.
That's what I was meaning. It's like talking on bad cell reception.
Any.
Every 20 feet in, 2 spears, about 5 feet on the sides of the room. Nothing.
And that
Sure,
is literally
Spheres?
Spheres.
These spheres are literally when you're looking and since you're catching it, every 20 feet there's spheres, but you gotta think about it. It is grid-like. Every 20 feet there are spheres, and that goes in this whole, between this whole room. How big this whole room is, those spheres are there because you didn't make a adequate Arcana check. You can't tell what these spheres actually do.
I'm gonna say, hey, do we see these at all, Frank, or just because
No,
we're at
we're
the door?
looking through the door. You're just seeing. It was like a blur. As he said before, the room looks like.
He sees it. They see. I gave them the roll because they were in it.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I
They
saw it.
traversed
Oh,
it.
you guys.
If you guys are at the door, think of heavy-duty cellophane after cellophane after cellophane wrapped on a door frame. You can barely see through it because it's so blurry. They're in it.
Gotcha.
They're training their eyes to adapt to catch little glimpses of what technically is going on in the room.
Well, we're going. If you're zephering in there, Godspeed to you. Whatever god you follow or do not follow.
No, sorry. With my previous perception check, I rolled a 24 last session to catch the movement of the dragons. Would
They
I?
catch the movement of the dragons, not
Okay.
the room. That's why I had you guys both roll perception checks.
Okay. Just asking.
Okay. Anyway, are you going by yourself and just bamfing in there, or are you sticking with us? We need to know because we need to go through the door now.
I'll stick with you guys for now.
Then we're going to be as a collective. We're going to march through the door
Give
together.
me a intelligence check. The DC I'm gonna set is
What is yours?
17.
Oh, Fighter Ranger.
Cleric. Right?
Intelligence check. No, I'm gonna say.
Me and you are the
12.
rangers. You're just the sword, and I'm the bow.
Now, as a
and now you
collective,
roll an 18.
as a group,
Mhm.
meaning the four of you,
Mhm.
who has the lowest speed?
I have 40. She has 30.
30.
They have 30.
40.
I got little legs.
That's what I said. She can go on my
20
back.
feet.
I slow down a
20
little bit.
feet.
No, if you go as a collective, that's the slowest the person can move. That's the speed.
That's fine.
Well, I was going to
Because you guys all
backpack.
make your separate things that are different. Those are different runs. You all have to determine, and that's multiple attacks.
Okay.
As a collective, you have to move the speed of the slowest person.
She's gonna koala bear on my back.
That encumbers you.
That's
That's
still
fine.
going to encumber me. That's still half your movement. That's 20 feet,
That's fine.
which is
Okay.
her speed regardless.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna march in 20 feet either way.
Okay.
So that is 10 different times. Those are attacks. If you math that, that is 80 attacks.
If we dash it.
If
That's
you
still
dash,
40 feet.
that's 40 feet.
Wait, your speed's only 20?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you dash, that is 40 feet. So that's 40
That's
attacks.
like 144.
So you literally just cut that in half. That's
Mhm.
40 attacks divided by the four of you, not including them. So
Mhm.
if they move as a collective towards you guys, that's the same thing. I gotta dish out 40 attacks divided among you guys.
Ooh. I got an idea.
So we're already
I think I
30
kind of
feet
got
in.
an
Out of
idea.
200.
What you feel?
What if me and
Ooh,
you get
yes.
together
How heavy
to
are you?
that door over there?
Are you
Well,
doing?
You gotta,
Yeah.
gotta go
I got it too.
speed-wise. So if
You-
you're
you
doing
braining
that,
what I'm braining?
what's your speed?
65.
That's how much you weigh? How much can you lift?
30.
Carry
What's
that
your
easy.
speed?
Get on my back, get on
40.
his back. We'll Zephyr strike it
So
through.
you would have to move 30 feet.
We'll
if you
hook
guys
and,
travel.
and
Yeah.
Zephyr it.
I can pick him up.
I
We
was
move
gonna
like
say-
the wind and we can
hold on.
dodge.
Still
Hold
don't
it.
have your movement.
Boots of
Summon beast.
Do it.
sprinting and stride
Because then I can put. Ooh.
Yes.
or
Because
sprinting.
it
do
doesn't
it.
say.
Whatever.
I can summon a land animal.
Okay, we got an idea. Sorry. Go ahead.
The boots
Buy
mess
monster
with your
kicking.
carrying
Gotcha.
class.
I think it's a decent idea. We'll try it. Because we move like the wind, so. I can just imagine it's like
Okay, so if you're not encumbered, your speed is 30 regardless.
No, if it's higher than 30. So
it's
it,
higher than 30. Correct. What is your speed minus the rage?
40.
That's what it is. Either way.
Rage gives me activating rage gives me an additional 20 feet of movement.
Mine's like right here.
At the start.
At the start.
Initial start.
Yes.
Okay. So, how do we want to do this? This is one of the rolls that I have to
Yeah.
Okay, if I go into rage, I can take Eagle, Rage of the Eagle, which allows me to take disengage and dash simultaneously. Doing that provokes no attacks of opportunity that round. Because I'm doing that move. If I can dash, that boosts my speed to 120.
So you'd be 150 feet in.
80.
No.
Yes. Oh, 50. So 50. Sorry, that's 100.
No, it's an additional 20. I'm entering rage for the first time. Initially, I get an additional 20 feet of movement. So 60 plus 60 is 120.
It was 10. It was 10 because Panther gave you 10 feet.
I'm not using Panther.
Or
Instinctive Pounce.
Eagle was 5. Eagle was 5. Or 10.
Plus Instinctive Pounce.
Listen, we talked about this like 2 days ago.
Instinctive Pounce gives me an additional 20 feet of movement as soon as I enter rage.
Correct, and we talked about this before. Literally, it's a pounce. You're not making a pounce.
He's pouncing the floor.
I know, but that's making a quote-unquote pounce attack, which is a special attack.
Okay, well, if
action.
you want to do that, because it allows me to jump up 3 times my distance. If I can jump 60 feet now, I can jump 180
Just jump.
How are you determining this?
because of the boots. The boots give me the ability to jump 3 times my distance.
Okay, what is your strength modifier?
Plus 4.
Okay, so you can jump 9 feet. Times that by 3.
Plus 5. 15.
15. Times that by 3. You can jump 15 feet. Jump is half your movement to
Oh no,
begin
Cern.
with. So you're losing 5 feet
Stop going on off, man.
I got 2 things.
doing that.
Math.
Because jump is a quote unquote, I believe, an action or a bonus action. What is jump?
Bonus.
Bonus in Baldur's Gate, so I'd say bonus.
They don't know what they're talking about.
I don't think Instinctive Pounce is an actual pounce. It gives me an additional...
It's
half,
what the fuck it's called, man.
I know, but it gives me half of my movement speed additionally.
You're going past us.
Correct.
Which will break
I understand that, but it's to make a pounce. It's not to be utilized
Doesn't
for
say...
speed.
Gotcha.
It's in the name.
I know
man.
it's in the name, but it doesn't say pounce. You're jumping on somebody.
Okay,
Good point.
to be
My
fair,
bad.
this portion is to dwindle down your hit points, regardless of the situation.
I know.
We're just trying to get
This
to the
dungeon
first
literally
level.
only has 5 goddamn rooms.
We want to make it to as far as we can.
I don't like it when Mom and Dad fight.
We don't want to
So initially,
You're still going to get attacks on us.
I understand that.
if we're what the book
But I'm
has
covering
hinted at, we're trying to
a
get close
massive
to
amount
that.
of distance with him. So you're still dwindling HP.
Sorry.
Well, I okay.
You're allergic to arguments.
I get that,
For real though.
Me too.
but you see what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
You're trying. Okay, if you're saying that you can dash at 120 feet, literally that's between you two. I can't attack you because of the disengage action you're taking.
That still leaves another 50 feet.
Or 30 feet in.
You're 30 feet in. It's 100. You're
120 plus 100.
I mean, that's 50. So I would get 1 round of attacks.
That seems fair.
8 attacks on. Okay.
Wait, listen.
No.
No, that's fine because the next
no, I
one will
don't
fuck
like
you
that.
up. So I'm okay with
We're
that.
just trying to get to where
I
we're not
honestly
hinting at
think
what happened
that
to the teammates in the
distinctive
first
pounce
place.
will not work. Not when you're trying to carry somebody, because the animalistic side of it, based off the wildlife or the
He's just carrying his
It's
baby
part of my
very
rage. It's
Grievous
not-
on his back.
I understand. understand that. I understand it's part of your range.
Righteousness.
Again, I believe they didn't think this through.
No, I think they did because it is very linear. Okay, so the world, as it goes, when you enter rage, you can get all that. But to me, I think the pounce is part of the bonus action when you enter rage. I'm not going to give you all of this. You can't go and have instinctive pounce plus the eagle.
That's why I'm saying I don't think they thought it through.
No, you're trying to break it.
No, I'm not trying to break it. Because the way it's built,
I understand it, but
as part of my bonus action,
right,
I get disengage and dash simultaneously. Instinctive pounce is also part of my bonus action as I enter rage.
But Mom, I just want to go through the door.
I'm using what's given to me. I get 3 abilities
okay, but
at once.
it's only when you enter rage that you get pounce.
Yes.
It's part of the rage. Same with the eagle that you can do, but to do 3 different abilities at one time is like what the fuck.
That's why I'm saying I don't think they thought it through, because I think that right
no,
there.
honestly, it is
Game mechanics that is broken.
I get that. So your initial thing. See, here's the thing though. Your dash is your movement speed.
Yes.
So your dash is 40. That's 80. That puts it to 100 feet, flat out for the first move. After that, you don't get that ability.
No, I know that.
But it should be half that because carrying somebody.
But the boots prevent the
Lifting or
encumbrance.
dragging is the action to do so. Picking somebody up. This is a full-plated person.
Yes.
It's your full-plated papa.
But that's in combat. We're not in combat.
Not even technically.
Because these things are moving too fast for us to hit.
I understand that. But here's my other part of this. Is because of that statement, for you guys already entering 30 feet in, and you went into rage before you entered.
No, I did not go into rage before I entered. I drank the potion of long rest and recovered everything.
I thought you activated rage before you entered.
No.
He was mad like this all day today.
Alright. I know picking up somebody is half your movement. So, we're going to drop that down to 80 feet.
What do you want to do?
If you pick him up, you can get him and yourself 80 feet across.
You could drag him and just go.
So that would put you at
Don't be rash.
110 feet inward. You still need 70 more to go. Or 8 or 90 more to go.
Don't worry, we'll eventually make it to the door and meet up with you guys.
Yep.
Or do you... I'm assuming you still have the cantrip active?
Message?
Yes.
No, I can
Message
just
is
do
a
it again.
cantrip. He can do it as many times as
Okay.
he wants to.
You still get 1 thought to relay back to me.
And I haven't used that.
Yeah. Before I can do it again. So.
Hold on tight.
So, respond forward or back?
What?
He responds forward or back.
Message again. Forward?
Tally ho, lads!
Okay.
Oh God.
So that puts you guys 110 feet in, leaving you 90 feet more to go.
did he mean by
Oof.
Just in a split second.
BAM! Luscious locks flew.
So much for that L'Oreal commercial. Check me out.
I now have a valiant steed
Now what are you four doing?
and
Cool.
club.
Before we go through the door, Jeannie is on my back. And Victor
Just like
is on
Whiplash.
Legos's back.
I wouldn't even say a big deal. It's more like just a clothesline grab.
It's
It's
like Broly and just.
We both have Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
We're gonna go. But we're sticking together.
What are the components for?
We're saying it outside before we go through the door.
Yes.
Well, remember, opening the door itself is
Zephyr Strike has no components there. It's a concentration, and it's a bonus action.
Okay, what are the semantics?
Verbal. So we'd say it before we go through the doors.
But it's still loud.
Still
in the
opening the
room.
door is still loud.
Shut the door.
Okay, we get ready, and then if it's loud enough, ready?
If you're shutting the door and then casting it, cool. If the door is left the fuck open,
Alright, let's
you're gonna
ace
have
and
to
sure
make a
this
roll
shit.
to see if you can even cast it.
Once.
Someone
Let's-
take their turn and close the door. Just-
Because you have to be able to hear
It's a bonus action
the
anyway.
talk.
So we could just do this and then get ready to go through and then stick together. So I'll have my hand on the door and be like, "You ready?"
Whenever you are.
I'll go like 3, 2, 1. We'll both start, or the verbal cantations for Zephyr
Okay,
Strike.
okay, hold on. You're moving as a collective, correct? So why are you both casting Zephyr Strike?
Because we can move
Isn't-
faster. Plus the same. Well,
That means you're moving an additional
30 feet.
different speeds. If she is backpacking her, she has to move at her speed, which is 20. Casting Zephyr Strike on herself is giving her that ability to move faster, bringing it up to 40 feet.
Wouldn't it be 50?
It's double, correct?
no, it's an additional 30.
Yeah.
And Zephyr Strike's an additional 30?
Yep.
Okay, so between her, she can only move 50. Now, out of that, if you're casting it on yourself, that leaves what? What's your speed?
Mine? Because I'm also
Yours is
backpacking.
30.
Yeah, mine's 30.
So you go 60.
What if we link together and Zephyr through? If we're moving at the same speed as everyone collectively going
Just holding
through,
hands
would that
and
still
running
kind of
through
be
it.
like?
I mean, I'm going to give it to you guys, but does Zephyr Strike...
Move like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give
It's
yourself
not
advantage
technically
on a
an
weapon
opportunity
attack.
attack because they can move faster than you.
We're still trying to push ourselves to get there through a little faster. That's all.
And that will put you guys at 50 feet.
And if we
So
are
that's
dashing
four,
it,
That's 4 times.
And
No.
we can't. I don't
can't.
think you put dash with Zephyr Strike. You can do the Zephyr Strike at.
Zephyr Strike gets you... It's concentration for up to what, like a minute?
yep.
So that uses it. Your bonus action to dash, however, is your speed, not what Zephyr turns it into.
Yeah. So it's just an additional 40
Depending on if Zephyr Strike is an action or a bonus action.
bonus.
Bonus. Dash is an act. It'll be our action.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you guys.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You guys.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you how you guys want to play this off because
Alright.
that's fine. So next one's good.
We're just trying to make it to where we know what we at least are led to believe.
So-
Frank's
well-
like, I would like to kill you faster, please.
No. Okay. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. You guys need to. I want to say be reminded of. Cool. You know how bad when you thwarted his dragon. Okay. I'm more experienced. So you want to thwart this plan? I'm finding out how to fuck you up within seconds of the next round.
Frank,
So I'm
I got a
being
friend I
accurate.
can call.
Just saying.
respectfully, when have we ever been really good at any kind of riddle?
It's
But
not a riddle.
listen,
It's just a trap.
Listen here, Linda. Listen here.
It's just a trap.
Okay.
That's fine.
There's two ways we can look
Hold
at
on.
it. We
Time
can
out, Frank.
take this the smart
sir.
route or be in here for another 3 episodes.
Sir, if I may, we
So that's 100 feet to you guys. So with that being there and it not counting that, I would say after the additional, after the 100 feet of dash, after that, I'm gonna give you. It's gonna give you guys a hit.
Alright.
And if you lose your concentration, that first strike again would free you. So you guys would only get 8 attacks on your collective for this whole room. Same with them. Because he's not relying on concentration. However, after this initial turn, your rage drops. You have to burn another rage to do so.
only thing, if I may say, is like I said, we have, from what we were led to believe from how the book goes, we're just trying to get to that point. We already know what is probably going to happen because he ain't being joined by his family fortress of doomitude around him, so we can all surmise what happened to them.
I
We're
rolled
just
to
trying
just
to get
turn on the party and kill
as
everybody.
close as we can to what we believe the book is. We're going to try.
I understand that, but see, here's the thing: you're not understanding.
That's when I use my banishment spell of
You okay? I get the point.
Three
You want to
different
fast
spells
track
at
to the
once.
very end of the book. Of
We're not
what
trying to fast track.
happens
We're just trying to
of
live
that fight. I
until
understand
then.
that, but you're not understanding why you're here to begin with.
Our characters, or these characters?
Both.
Because you are seeing through their eyes. So if you don't understand, because because the characters you're playing now want to do a rush job to where your players are watching this movie. He's like, I need to hit the fast forward button to get to the good part. You're not understanding why.
Oh no,
here
I'm not
to
meaning
do
it that way at all. I'm saying me thinking at the same time, I'm trying to make sure my character at least gets to where I'm believing they are meant to be at. I don't want them to drop down like, oh look, a door. Dead. It's like wasted. I don't want that. I want at least I understand most likely because how he's talked about it and he's mentioned it and how what we've at least heard. I'm trying to at least get to there. I know personally, and I believe most of us know, that they most likely don't make it. But at the same time, I'm at least trying to see, since we're watching it in the back of the window, like, oh no.
My character has no clue what the fuck's going on.
No. I know that. But at least from what my character, as well as me, I'm not trying to fast forward. I'm trying to make it through the door. I believe if we can zip through these speedballing, crack-headed dragon things.
I want a wisdom save. I'm gonna set DC to 20.
That's all I meant. I'm still trying to view everything. I'm
Listen, a,
No, because
figure.
I'm going off of his normal character that he plays. Because his normal character, being part of the Astral Sea, would know what Dunamancy is.
So, which character am I rolling for?
Claude,
Okay.
wisdom saving throw, DC is 20.
+17 +2.
You hear ringing in your ears for that.
Can I cast Shield of Faith on her before we pretty please?
I mean, you didn't really technically do an action, so you're just
It's
going
a
for the
bonus
ride.
action.
That's what I'm saying. You're going for the ride.
If you want to.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna be allowed or if we were like, hey, you didn't declare it.
Hey, do you guys want to turn and burn spells and shit like that before the next room where there's a lot more shit that can happen to you? Go right the fuck ahead.
hey, I don't know, Frank. Hey, you're the one that said you wanted to see us work together more. That's what I'm doing.
No, and I understand that. And I also gave you clues of what the next room is. And none of y'all had pieced it together yet of what the
It's nice.
fuck this dungeon is all about.
Time keeps on slipping into the future.
We're gonna get out of this dungeon. It's gonna be 90 years in the future. We're gonna see Kalon's first formation.
Well, it's also, we haven't really had anybody, we haven't had the voices in our brain tell us what they know yet.
We haven't rolled high
We-
enough to hear
yes.
what Buzzy sounds.
Correct. So there's 10-foot difference between there. So that is cool. Now, go back to you two. If you are burning another spell, I'm gonna give you guys one. If you're still gonna burn it, I'm still gonna give you guys one round of the attacks to
Okay.
Mr. Crunch and Munch, what's your
So
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna burn
Plus
another rage.
2 to your
perfect?
So that gets you to the other side. But as you stop to reach the door open, I'm gonna get attacks on. But here's the fucking combat. Here's the other issue that I have too. Because the ACs are different. That's not
Okay, so
Frank, I have a question.
I might have them.
As this character is, I get the dash action and disengage simultaneously.
I'm
Yes.
giving you.
No, hold on. That's
I'm still putting down. Okay, here's the thing.
no.
What's-
I did this. This is in correlation with it. This isn't directly that. I have adrenaline rush as well. As a bonus action, you take the dash action when you
cannot
gain.
double bonus action. On
That's what I was wanting to know.
because if your bonus action go into rage, you get the rage abilities that attach with it, not the adrenaline rush that goes with it. Because that's double bonus, which you don't have.
I just
Is
want
that a possibility?
makes it.
No, you cannot get a double bonus action.
Okay, I thought from your words I was like, someone actually
Unless you got some messed up homebrew dice.
No, like haste will give you an additional attack, but that causes that burning a bonus action to do so. So, yes.
Because I didn't know, like, with that ability with the eagle,
If you
I'm taking the dash action
you could
already.
you could do one or the other.
Okay.
If you do adrenaline rush, you don't get the rage, so you wouldn't take half damage.
Right. Well, I'll take the rage.
Like I said, I'm still gonna give it a round of attacks divided by both of you guys to do this. Because what is with the dash and the rage of the eagle that gives you the 10 feet or 20 feet of movement?
That's instinctive pounce. That gives me the additional 20.
Okay, 20, and then your speed is 40. Normal,
Yes. So it's 60.
60. Dash is 120, correct?
Yes.
Their dash is 240. They move 10 times faster, so I'm going to give them a round of attacks.
Okay.
So, just because they are faster. So, depends on how I want to play this, because he's technically carrying. So, do you have a shield? No, you don't have a shield.
I got that sword floating around me.
Your sword cannot keep up.
That's okay.
Because the sword is, you can only move it like 30 feet. It has to stay within 30 feet of you. If you're dashing 100 feet,
Does it have recall?
no,
No.
it's not returning.
Okay.
Once you leave it, it falls to the ground because it's out of your range.
And I was not holding on to it. So I'm coming back for that later. It's not like I can tell you to turn around. We're already here.
So, $11's not going to hit you.
Nope.
But a 22 is going to hit you.
22's hitting me.
Same thing. Those are not going to hit you. The last ones. Him. So 2 attacks on you plus a step.
They all beat 19.
Yes.
Alright.
I was rolling natural 18s and 19s. So, first 2 attacks
Do what?
is 12 points total. And then the sting is an additional 6 points. So 18 altogether.
Gotcha.
I need you to make me a constitution saving throw.
Yep. 16.
You're
Plus.
You resist the poison. That is
17 total.
Okay. You guys took treatment. Now, y'all. Now, with you guys being, you guys only do 100 feet, so with Zeppelin Strike still around, same thing. Your guys' dash in there brings it to 100 feet. They are faster. So, I get a round of attack for you guys to hit the door as well, because they are faster than you. Think of a Hot Wheels track. No, think of the turbos of a Hot Wheels track. Those are what the spears do.
So you go through the spear and you.
They do.
They do?
No, they do.
The dragons.
That's why they're going so fast.
Ah.
Look what I can do, Mom.
Yes,
Bam, bam,
that
bam,
is
bam,
what
bam, bam.
they are doing. So that's why
It's-
they are faster.
So they
Break
have
one of those and they
in
slow
one
down.
orb and out a different one.
Correct.
It's like
Now,
freaking Scooby Doo.
You got cord.
that's 8 attacks, so
Okay.
each of you will get 2 attacks.
Was it?
Okay,
Lightning.
so
iPhone?
that's not going to hit you at all. Period.
Give me that bag.
Okay,
Lightning.
19.
Ew.
4.
Yeah, it
AC.
does. Your AC is 18.
And a natural
Ouch.
20. No, I mean, not really. Just a d4. So, that's 3 points on the first attack.
Who's it hitting? Arian?
No.
Oh, Liz. Sorry, I saw the. It looked like it was in between them. Sorry.
And 4 points on the other attack. So
Equal.
7 points total. And I need a
Equal.
Constitution saving.
Weak though, weak though.
I also had to remind Stormy about signing up for the Haunted Hills thing again.
Didn't want to have her miss out again.
Yeah. I was like, just so you know, this is
You are
happening.
poisoned. You are poisoned.
I told her it's usually colder than any other event.
Yeah.
Poison. Creature at disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Guess who's going in dice?
Hold on, what you rolling? 9?
No, she said she was going to dice jail.
No, I rolled a 2.
Oh, rolled a 2.
Plus your con.
7.
Okay, so 7 total. Okay, you do not hit the threshold or else you would fall unconscious. If you fail that roll by 5 or more, you fall unconscious. You are sleeping. Right now you are just poisoned.
And drowning.
Dice jail.
Now for... That is a dirty 20 and a 13.
Aaron.
Towards Gene.
Dirty 20 and a 13.
Neither. Well, 20 is my armor class.
So that's 1.
So 1.
So 3 points of damage to you.
Okay.
14 and a 12.
Nope.
Cool. Now into the next round.
Oh, but
Frank's like, I will.
quickly, sir, as we were zipping through, and then you were like to them, is there a way, if I have to make a roll, do I see anything in the room as we were like going through?
What are
Grab
you
my
trying-
sword.
What are you trying to locate?
See if there's anything that sticks out. Is it just a blank room? Well, because we're going through and kind of like going like this, just to see if I see anything sticking out.
My sword on the ground.
Roll a perception.
I always forget I can click that thing. That would be a 28, sir. I have a plus 10 perception.
For one, you do see a sword on the ground.
A sword?
A sword, a great sword, on the ground. Your determination is
I dropped it.
and every 20 feet there are orbs on either side. So it's a grid formation.
Is there anything happening to them, or are they just standing there, just nothing happening really to them? Like, are they lighting up? Is anything coming out of them?
Oh yeah, they're lit up. Make an Arcana check. And disadvantage because you can't study it as you're running at the speed of wind.
Roll me a nice number, please.
Can I assist her?
No. You're moving too damn fast. Disadvantage.
I know, I'm going to my Arcana field.
Yeah, because we're running at the speed of Mach fuck.
No, they're running the speed of Mach fuck. You're running the speed of Mach. Yeah.
17 was a not 20 to a 17. So
You needed a 20 DC.
damn it. As we zip by, I'm going to attempt to go like swoop, grab the sword. Would I have to roll for that? For I can just swoop up and grab it. All right, cool.
I said a bowl of cereal for me is not enough.
Okay.
Hey guys, look what I got.
See? Sparkle, sparkle.
As you enter the next room,
Were you able to grab it or no? I wasn't able to.
Yeah. See what I said?
I'm gonna put. Okay. As you enter the next room, you enter a circular room. Everything is absolutely still.
That's a
No
big change.
movement whatsoever is going around. You have. This is a very eerie feeling.
Nice.
Everything is too quiet.
Do we get that weird sound in our ears because it's
Nope.
that quiet? I meant when you're in a quiet room kind of sound.
You like the
Oh,
static
okay.
and shit?
Yeah, that. I hate that sound.
Her head's ringing from going from loud, quiet.
Yes.
Okay.
Even this, after you guys using your abilities, your rage to move incredibly fast, your spells to move incredibly fast, it takes you. Think of when you're doing a very hard workout to where you're trying to catch your breath and you can't. Okay?
Oh, so only running outside.
Chest hurts.
Yes, your chest hurts hard every time you try to take in a breath, as if gravity here is 10 times what it should be.
That's just boom.
Starts doing push-ups.
Seriously?
+3 to your strength modifier. For training in time, 10 times
Taking your
gravity.
breath takes a lot more effort to do. In this room, there is equal distance of 5 pedestals, as marked on the map. 5 pedestals that are dragon pedestals. Each have a basin on them. Each has an inscription on it. Just entering the room, you guys can see that there are 5 colored dragons, statues. Each statue has a different colored chromatic dragon.
I
Red,
just go.
green, blue, white, and black.
Did the door shut behind us?
No.
I closed the door. I do not want to hear
In the
that.
center of the room is a chest. That's it.
Is it the little teeny tiny people shape?
Yep.
Okay.
In the center of the room is a chest.
Looks like a body.
First off,
Thank you.
second off, cure wounds.
Third off, close the door.
You're
No,
you
no,
like
You have to
poison.
roll.
Yeah.
Hold on. She rolls, and then you add stuff from there, honey.
Cure wounds would be like poisoning and curing health
No.
and whatever,
That's
right?
Westation.
It's right.
What's the waste of
But
week?
still, she hurt it, dude. He is hurt it. Let me go back to my bill since I was in my other steps. Okay. Wait, one thing. I'm stupid. 2 to 8. 1, 2.
Second level.
Come on. First level is 2 to 8. Yep. Alright. I'll do a second level. Because that's a 1 point on that. It's 3 second levels.
I know.
So I'm gonna take it.
She didn't take that much damage
I'm at 81.
out of.
144.
That's over half.
I think I shape.
13 points. 13 is better than nothing.
Work. Sorry.
You still be doing over there?
Oh no.
Wait, what just happened?
No, he's good.
Oh no. No.
Okay.
I'm at 69.
Alright.
I'm at 79.
So it's even with talking, it hurts. 'Cause
But I
obviously
think
you're.
yours is perfect.
Justin,
Lucky bitch. I'm at
you just
166.
winded.
I'm 79.
So we're more like you said, like a long
It's hard
workout.
to catch your breath. That's what it is. You guys are running, but this room, however, is it just feels off. It feels as
Whole place
if
feels
gravity is heavy.
Alright.
Can I make a survival roll? I want to play it more to the conditions of nature.
Is the nature of the stone walls in this room?
Nature would not, or survival would not give you
Okay.
that. Arcana would.
I don't
So-
know that.
So,
I don't either.
looking around, Frank, can we see what the descriptions say, or
You need to go up.
If
the
you're
most
going up,
likely. Because you see the kind of distance they are from us, I'm pretty sure even with good eyes.
Check for traps. I can't. I don't have that
I
spell.
can't. Is there any magical or non-magical traps, or does this place look like Christmas threw up with their
Is the
lights?
room
Yep.
lit?
It is for me. Yes.
Great.
Can I do mass healing word real quick? Okay.
I'm good.
So,
Thank you, small child.
that is going to be those, not D4s. I need the triangles. 10 points to everybody.
Yeah.
And points to Gryffindor.
Yes.
Die wanted Raven dick.
So we obviously see. Well, you said it's lighting up, so for the traps, it is like
I'm at 9.
you said the whole room's lit up. So the floors, the walls, everything. Yes.
so what
Is
you're
it-
saying is we take one foot, we're probably gonna set it off.
Does it seem more
Let me
magic
check.
or non-magic, or is it kind of like combination? Magical.
Yes.
It's magical. We have what looks like a
excuse me?
chest. Could be a chest. Could be something you touch it eats you.
The only thing that doesn't glow is the chest.
It doesn't glow for any kind of trap.
Ah.
I mean, technically that wouldn't be a trap. It's a creature.
Yeah. Clog, stay here.
There are inscriptions on the.
One
Yeah, I
each
don't
one.
trust that.
On each one, there's an description. If you're walking up to it,
Oh gosh.
if you're walking up to it, there is a metal basin at the bottom of each pedestal, plus a script on each one.
I'm gonna go up and read.
Can I read what
okay.
it said?
Which one? You said read what it says. There's 4.
Just if I look kind of, can I recognize what the language is? Because if I can't read it at all, then it's not going to be helpful.
Yeah. Language is
We will.
What
We would.
languages do you?
It's not really specifying.
I know because I didn't put it on there.
I got
It just says common on there, but there was a couple of things on the character sheet that were like, "Oh, hey, you're supposed to be proficient in like 3 other languages," and I was like, "What?" So I didn't touch it. I didn't want to.
And now you cannot read it.
Does any of it
Okay.
seem draconic, elvish, or orc?
Probably draconic.
So you and I can read it.
I can read
Sorry.
it too.
Well then, let's get to reading. We're
Dibs on the red one.
Okay, read the red
Go
one.
right ahead.
I'll go for the black dragon.
Red's on the
You're
coolest.
going the Alright.
You gonna go in the middle?
Yeah, screw it. I'll go the blue one.
Just be cautious.
I
I
would
feel like
read-
Snape for a second.
I would read them in order.
I mean, we can kind of meet in the middle, figure out what they say, and
Yeah.
come to the conclusion what we might need to
Yep.
do.
So let's start off with Eli because he made the first dibs.
So red?
Yes.
Red. The inscription on it says learn passion and failure.
Passion, failure.
The black one.
Well, I would put green,
Decay
blue, and white.
upon the earth.
Alright, let's go to mine. Blue.
Make marks on the world.
I'll read green.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, sorry.
People writes this down.
Green was 2. You said what color next?
Green.
I mean, blue's 3. Yeah, the green's 2.
And then I'll go for white. So
Green. Poison minds and souls.
Poison minds and what?
Souls.
Minds and souls.
And then the last one.
White.
Yes.
Ever sleeping, always hungry.
Alright.
Why do I feel like these 5 riddles have something to do with
So
that chest?
regroup back with the group because I don't think they followed us.
Mm-mm.
Alright, so
This is the
No, I
third
did
house
it.
of the one.
we know the first says to, unless, we don't even know if that's the first one, they could be mixed around, it could be from this way to that way. But at least if we're going red first, learn passion and failure.
And then green. What's green say?
Green was poison minds and souls.
And blue.
Blue
Blue
is
is
make
making
marks on the world.
And white.
Ever sleeping, always hungry.
And black.
Decay upon the earth. We don't even know what the chest does. All I know is it doesn't light up. Everything else is lit up, and it's magical.
We have 5 basins at the top,
Bottom of each
at
one.
the bottom of each one.
They
of these
empty those?
stages. Something tells me we're gonna have to put something in the.
Learn passion and failure.
Well, considering we already had to make blood sacrifices.
Perhaps passion
Can
and
only
failure is there.
imagine what we have to do with this.
Maybe something we're attached to. It's only a thought, but
It's a
passion and failure.
possibility.
You guys need time to actually collaborate on this.
Mm.
We will go to a break.
Okay.
That's what you guys want. That way you guys can talk that through. You guys say we need to open the chest yet.
There could be something.
Can we
in
open
there.
the chest? I thought it was
can.
closed.
It is closed.
Do you want to open?
I thought it was like sealed.
No, no, no. I really
I
know
I mean,
that.
the chest is sealed.
This is
Do
long.
you want to open the chest?
Open it.
What's in the box?
You
You know
stay as
what I
far
mean.
away from that
Would you like to go open?
All right,
the
Claude,
chest?
open
There,
the chest.
I mean, looking at it, there's no locks on it.
Okay.
I'm staying away from
Claude,
that chest.
Open it with your weapon if you wish, but do it delicately.
Do not
Don't.
smash.
I
Don't
was just gonna
smash
say it. I wouldn't touch it.
If you don't trust touching it to
Why?
be a potential chomp chomp,
I heard detect trap spell. That was the only thing that did not go.
is
No.
a mimic technically a trap.
That's what makes it
I
more
will
suspicious.
use-
That's what I
I know.
said. Do it delicately.
Use the great axe to open it.
Okay.
Are you smashing it? Kind of.
Far
I'm
away from
going to be dexterous with it, so you want to roll a dexterity?
He's gonna go like that, just swipe it in half, break something in it.
Takes the top off.
Dirty 20. 16 plus 4.
Very delicately, like baby hands, you go in. You gingerly open it. Inside the chest are 11 items.
Great. Alright, what's
Alright,
in
so
there?
Since
now
I'm
you
there, you want to roll a perception on what I see?
Because they're in there. There's nothing else in there. Just these 11 items.
What do I see?
A string of ceremonial beads.
Of ceremony
Actually, you know what? Do roll me an investigation.
19 plus 2.
Those beads are dwarvish marriage beads.
On my motherfucking beats of love. Sorry.
The second item is a book. Poetry book. Mainly just really shitty love poetry.
What language is it written in?
Common.
Okay.
Just really shitty, like, not bad
Cheesy.
love poetry.
It's
love
cheesy.
poetry.
The reason why I
Yes.
ask is he only speaks common. He knows common sign language and
I
giant.
put poorly and corny. It's fine.
The third item is a gold coin.
Any distinguishable?
I was getting ready to ask
Just,
that.
an average, normal gold coin.
Okay.
The fourth item is a cracked staff.
Nothing a little men's spell can't fix.
I got like the tingles on that one.
I have
The
it as
fifth.
a cantrip.
Is a doll.
A what?
A what?
Doll.
I thought he said balls. Just throw it and see how many times it bounces.
Anything special about it?
Nope.
What's the doll look like?
I should be asking these
Doll.
questions because I'm the only one who's there.
He's the only one who's looking at
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Investigation.
Pull it back and the eyes
A
blink.
doll. The sixth item is a jar containing white powder. To you, it looks like ash.
This made
My
for real
investigation,
artificial
can I
things.
open the jar?
I mean, that's what the investigation is.
Okay, so it's
Determine
ash.
Ash. The seventh item is a faded drawing of a dwarf. Looks like he is holding the finished product of that blueprint you saw in the first room. But a very faded drawing. Only lost in time. The eighth. What kind of music would Claude listen to?
Pots and pans.
What music would Clog listen to?
Rick coming down the
Oh,
stairs.
you see
Ding, 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 ding.
Pots and pans.
Diggy, diggy, diggy hole.
Okay.
I would say something that's reminiscent of the wilderness.
Okay. So, is a piece of sheet music that is from Jiraiya, which is a native tribal beat. You're very familiar with this music. It's a tribal beat that the song itself talks about the might of the animals, of each animal. What is their might? Like an eagle has its sight, the bear has its strength, stuff like that. That's what the thing is, and that's what the lyrics contain, written on that sheet music, is that. The ninth is a folded blanket, just a normal folded blanket.
What color is the blanket?
Teal,
Okay.
Well, what's two?
folded blanket.
Oh.
The 10th is a ruby. And the last one's a note.
What does the note say?
From the moment our time starts, we cannot escape it.
Pretty ominous.
Yeah.
That is the clue
It's pretty much what escape is.
to this book.
From the moment our time starts.
We cannot escape it.
I'm gonna kind of
And that's where we're going to go to break, so they can try to figure this shit out. So we'll see you guys in a second.
Upstairs.
Movies items. And scripts.
Hey everyone, Jonathan here from the D20Misfits, also known as Viking. I've got a sponsor today that I'd really like to give a shout out to. Dubby. I'm a hardcore energy drink user. I'll do 2, 3 energy drinks a day. This stuff, let's cut that out. If you're interested, go to w.com and on checkout use our code D20Misfits10 to get 10% off. Again, Dubby, well done.
Help them solve this room.
And welcome back. This could probably end badly for them.
Probably.
Count 3, 2, 1 backwards. Just end it.
Anywho, you guys enter this room. There are 5 pedestals, each with dragon statues in a roaring position. I did fail to mention that.
In a what?
Roaring. Rar.
Position.
Okay.
Rar.
One of each of the chromatic dragons, and a chest in the center that contained 11 different items. Each pedestal had an inscription on it. Now, the question is, how do you solve
Question. Just I don't know.
Shatter the whole room. I'm joking.
Okay, we're all dead now. I'm gonna actually, out of curiosity, walk up to the chest and gander what's in it, because it didn't go boom, it didn't try to eat him, it ain't dissolving his flesh, and nothing happened. So I'm genuinely curious what he's looking in this chest at. Or if it's just a hoard of gold, I don't fucking know.
You
So,
come up,
I'm
Claude
gonna-
goes back and sits down.
it? What now?
I'm going to the chest and see what's in there. So I said, did eat
11
it.
items.
Yeah, I know, and it's
That's it.
but I want to ask, as well looking through that with the cracked. Does anything pop out at me?
No.
Not like that.
Okay, in termination of what? Like, what are you trying to ascertain?
Well, with the items going in there, One of the items, at least to me, feel like it's something that's not for this room. Potentially.
Okay.
I think it might be the cracked staff.
Okay.
Because we are looking for a rod.
A rod and a staff are two different things.
Correct.
Very true. But that's what I figured. While I'm looking through it, if anything seems
Misleading?
yes and no. Trying to word, but my words aren't going wordingly, sir.
You're trying to what? You're trying to guess that out of the 11 items that are in that chest, that if one of them does not pertain to this room,
That's what I'm trying to figure. Yes.
you have
I mean, there's
no fucking idea.
Well, no, I know that, but every so often we get our static little interference. All right. Y'all want to come to the chest?
Yeah, I want to walk up to the
Like-
chest and investigate that staff. That's what I'm curious about. What would I have to roll for that?
Arcana.
The one thing I'm shit at.
I'm not. I'll walk up with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do that? Cause
That's what I said. I think we should
Yeah,
all kind
roll
of
the-
take a look and see what
You
we
want me to do
can
it, or
Yeah.
do you want to roll with advantage?
Go ahead.
Since you
Okay,
didn't
here's-
explode or anything.
Here's the thing. When you, I'm just pointing this out now because a lot of times you guys pull this shit off. So I just want to make this perfectly clear. The more you all try to do the same thing, the higher the DC becomes. Just because he rolled and couldn't figure it out, if you try it, that DC is going to be higher. Because that's how it works. So if anything, you can aid him to give him advantage on the roll again.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What would go first? Like a,
I'll take a nat 20.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Look at the dice worked.
You know how your swords
I
work.
can't read sideways. I'm sorry.
With alchemy, with the dancing sword, or in entirely. All your swords in their sets are magical to begin with. And there are times when you have to create something that is that you take a mundane item and make it magical. You are very proficient in alchemy, knowing how this works. So this staff once, in one time of its life, did hold some type of magical essence. It is long gone. It is just a normal wooden staff that is correct. It used to hold magic, no longer does.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, I want to cast Mend on it to see if anything happens. Well, it's just a cantrip. Nothing. The crack just seals.
The crack does not even heal.
Oh, okay.
Because mending has to be less than an inch, and it has to happen very recently. It cannot happen if it's old.
I'm gonna take a guess. This thing's old as shit.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If there's cracks where all through it, you cannot repair it.
Well, that did nothing.
And even repairing a magical item that's cracked will not make it magical.
Just got a fancy little trinket.
So this shit's old. I'll say that.
And
Let me.
to your knowledge with that and how magical items work, being so close to having 3 of them, including everything else that you come across, and with your knowledge of alchemy, this is just a crack walking staff. If that will put it to what it's used for now. Back in the day, it was a magical staff. You can't determine what it was though.
Yeah. This staff had great power at one point. No longer just similar to a walking staff at this point that's cracked. The crack won't repair because how old it is.
Learn passion.
So
Is mend your cantrip or mending your cantrip?
mending.
Agreed.
This spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, two halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin, as long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension. You mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. This spell can physically repair a magic item, but it can't restore magic to an object.
Hence why his mending will not work.
Yeah.
It is cracking so many different places that it looks like it's one big crack. So you can't even. That cantrip doesn't.
Yeah.
Quick question, DM. Looking at the doll, I mean, it's just a normal doll. Does it look like it's a blinky doll? Does it look like it's asleep? It's like, because they usually have faces and stuff going on. It's just a plain old doll.
It's just a plain.
I was just making sure.
doll. Yes, like something you would find in the Renaissance era. It's just the rag doll. There's no expression on it. Or
Okay.
anything of that nature.
Damn!
That's 3 with that dice.
Because
And I'm not even rolling it.
I know, that's the sad part.
because I'm not gonna also be ash, decay.
We gotta figure out what these sentences mean.
Okay, we're already figuring that through while you guys are jibber-jabbering.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can come with.
Okay, so I do believe that the dragons are in the wrong order.
Okay.
Because as we know, red is the first one over there, which is passion and failure. Learn passion and failure. The second one is poison minds and souls. The third one is make marks on the world. The fourth one is ever sleeping, always hungry, and the fifth one is decay upon the earth. If
Don't go by number. Go by color.
I was going back and forth to where the actual thing was. I kind of went out of order, but I'm reading them in order from where they actually are. If, from what it seems, it could be life and death. If it is that, what would be the start to the end?
The blanket. Always hungry, or
Ever sleeping, always hungry.
a baby. Always sleeping, always hungry.
See, because that's what I was thinking for the doll also. Because it could be like, that's
So we
why I was
wrap
like,
the
is it
doll
like a
in
baby
blanket.
doll or?
Just remember, there are 10 items in the chest, not including the note, which makes it 11. There are 5 pedestals.
That's what I was thinking.
Each one holds a item.
There we go.
Now, if from what we also know with the note, it says from the moment our time starts, we can't escape it. It's like, chance through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives.
Makes marks on the world.
So first we need to figure out, yes, the items. We also got to figure out what the order is. If they are indeed in the wrong order, how would that play out? What we were discussing is, I believe the first one could potentially start out as either make marks upon the earth or learn passion and failure, because you can make we all had make marks on our path getting here and starting out however we started.
What color dragon is the first one you said?
The make marks on the world.
Yes.
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
And if it does go by that, you can learn passion and failure by making your marks. That would be red. If it's going in that order. After that, you would learn that we are ever sleeping and always hungry. No.
Does it
no,
look
no, no.
like the statues can be moved at all? Or they can't be moved?
I
I'm
believe you
thinking-
put the things in the order.
Yeah,
that
in
they
the
go.
order.
In front of them?
Yeah.
In the basin.
So like, if
Okay.
blue is the first one,
You would
put
drop whatever
that
item
one
is
first,
in
and
there.
then so on and so forth.
Yes. So, are we? Like I said, that's just my idea. Does anyone else
Yeah.
agree that we make marks in the world?
Give me an
If it is.
investigation.
Oh boy.
This DC will be a 22.
We're trying to figure.
The abbreviation for black is BK.
So a 9 doesn't hit.
So that would be blue.
You're not hitting
That's
anything,
anything
so
with it,
no.
Yeah.
A 9 doesn't work.
Not at all.
I
So
can't use a lucky point on
We
you.
could put
Nope.
down
Potentially
white.
And the chance of me getting 2 20s in a
sleeping,
row
always hungry.
is slim.
we could.
Okay,
so
he's not.
WT. Well,
It's like
Stupid.
Right.
Ruby, I'm not
No,
sure.
I'm talking about a case like this.
Because like
I would say
black
that
stuff doesn't make sense for
he
for
speaks
in
broken.
that. The doll.
It used to have magic in
means
it though.
well.
At the same time, ever sleeping, always hungry. Could that be magic? I don't know.
Yeah.
Could also
The only
be
one that actually can speak
A
clearly
starving
with them
artist
is
could
me.
always be that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or-
Well, yeah, because you guys were
Um,
the backstory is you
But I don't know if the note goes anywhere. But from the moment our time starts, we can't escape it.
He was kind of like trying to nurse.
I think if that's the hint of what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he does
Which
have
is
a
why I
very
also
good
believe like
affinity
talking about this is
with
like
animals.
death.
That's
You
why
can't escape from the moment you
his
first breath
class
to the last breath.
So pretty
Gotcha.
much
goes
here.
off.
Ah,
So
dang it.
I think
I need to remember that.
it would
Yeah.
be
You're
here.
gonna
Let me put it
I can re-roll ones
so
whenever I
white
heal you
Figure
guys.
that
white
for the pedestal.
would be like irritating.
I don't want to say you're close to that,
His black one.
but
Black
along
is
that
to be upon the
line,
world.
very vaguely,
On the curve.
yes.
Black is so
Well,
we're
did I
say
in
again?
like the light
Roll-
vest.
roll
Just
advantage,
think-
you know,
if
so
they
I'm
could be-
thinking-
Okay, so green is poison.
If they could be
souls.
roll
So I
advantage.
think
Yeah, because
this
I'm looking at the
goes
items and I'm
every
looking at
single one is
the
hungry, picking up on
pedestals.
the earth.
I'm gonna wait and
So
say
could it be
8.
blue, the
For me?
X, like we always do when we
For
start
you.
out?
Mhm.
Burn
but
passion,
I want
value,
at
red,
disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
What?
8.
poison, minds, and souls.
They got lower.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So let's go by the letters.
And the DC
So
got
it
higher.
would be
Yeah.
white.
17 and
Right.
18.
Everything is
Natural.
hungry. I'm not
Okay.
sure if that'll be the first one.
Ooh, I'm thinking that's like a baby.
Said
It-
wisdom
it could
save.
be, but it
Yes.
could be mental. We're ever
So
sleeping. but
dirty
we're always
19.
hungry, like a hungry mind, hungry for power, hungry for
With the ringing
But
in
it is
your
potential.
ears.
It could be white for
Welcome
the
it or
first.
you resist it.
I'm not thinking white as we start.
I'm gonna
and
welcome it.
Black is like we corrupt.
Do I need to move?
If we make marks upon the world,
No, Brian's gonna
we
come over
learn
here and tell
passion
you.
value. Poison minds and souls. No, no, sorry. Ever sleeping, always hungry. Poison minds and souls decay upon the earth.
Now we're going to be in this room for a whole episode.
Just text
Yep.
people.
I think we might have figured it.
Well, share with the rest of
let
the
me go
group. It's a
through-
group
we're-
effort,
we're-
not a
we're
two-person
still-
job.
We were like
I know, but
jibber
we're
jabbering
still-
like an idea, like we were like going back and forth with things.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna share it the best.
I don't have papers.
So with that
Um,
time for
so
us,
I'm
if that's
thinking-
the case.
I'm thinking that one. But then you also said whenever.
Using a luck point on that one. That was a shit roll.
Something is like
I get it.
So out of these two,
Damn.
it could either be
See,
no
the thing is you keep
Well, you're doing that-
smacking
okay.
it off the freaking
So guys,
thing.
red,
What'd you roll?
blue.
That's a 13.
Speaks true. DC was a 10.
Oh, shit.
It speaks truth.
Shit.
Even, I would say with the perception wise, you can literally
What
see.
I'm thinking is white.
Sorry, I need to stand up for a second.
Every sleeping was
Watching.
baby,
Oh.
right?
Well,
I start off because from the moment our
we better be
time
careful with
starts,
this,
we can't
otherwise
escape
we are
it, right?
6 shades
Even
of fucked.
even going up to it
Red.
cautiously,
You learn
and you go to touch it,
passion and failures and such, and then you try to make
like
something
just-
else.
like you are
Which
actually
those two could also be reversed.
still.
that's what I'm wondering. If you make marks on the earth, you learn.
Okay, so
What
Um,
did we
like-
talk about?
Okay, which
Deterioration.
one would you touch?
Would be poison, minds, and souls.
The blue
And then
one.
decay.
no,
Is dead.
I'm gonna go
No,
for
no,
the
no.
white, for the
Oh,
white one.
I was gonna say the green one.
Like I just like.
Share with the class, sir?
Why you haven't been?
We were going through a theory first,
I'm
and
just
instead,
thinking.
hey. We're like, then we like come up with our theory. We're gonna share it with the class.
Yes.
You're gonna see it because you're right there with me.
He's looking at you like I am.
But he said he was looking at the dragons because he had a theory of could they be moved. You're not far off on that theory. Here, my friend. Again, whatever voice was in my head said these are real dragons, and I thought there's no way to put my hand on the white one. It's cold to the touch, like as if it was an actual ice dragon. So I suggest if something is up with these guys, we be very careful, or otherwise we are 5 shades of fucked.
So they're all in temporary stasis.
They're magic right now, so probably either that or they like they
Can you
have
put
breath
two
left in them.
to two
My fear
together?
is that if we actually figure this out, they're gonna comply.
They're real dragons.
best part out. Now grant you inspiration.
Could it have to do with their element?
No.
Is it with the order they're in right now, or
No. It has nothing to do with the trap. Why are they like that?
Don't dwarvish merit.
Based on all the intel you've gotten from the very first start of entering, from seeing the village to now, the pieces of
So, since we got here, or got into the
that all the clues, all the descriptions, everything. Why are they like that? You get one guess. If you get it right, I'm giving you inspiration. If you don't, you don't. No help. No life.
Okay.
Based on what I whispered in your ear to that,
these are
at the very beginning,
these
you
are
can
real
figure out
dragons.
why this happens
These are
without
real
any
dragons.
outside interference. If you can
Let me
figure that
go-
out, I'll grant you.
Let me go through this. Oh, the clue you gave me, and I'll share with the class. These are real dragons frozen in time. Each one is on a statue. Each one's on there with a podium in front of it. A certain item has to go to it that matches up with the inscription.
Don't focus on the puzzle itself. Focus on
Just that.
Why they like that?
to the rooms, to the dungeon you're in. Figure that out.
My paladin brain needs to stop. Because it's probably nothing to do with anything that's going on.
Not the puzzle itself. Why you're there.
I'm not looking at the puzzle, I'm looking at the dragons.
To the rooms that you've been into, to all the writing on every room that you've entered. Big key factor here.
You have the note still from the first room, sir?
In the first room?
No outside interference.
I'll just ask him the question. If he wrote it down, then he potentially read that and then
We're
figure
not
it out.
allowed to help.
I wasn't helping.
If
I was asking
Timber
the extra.
himself can
I
figure
know.
out the purpose of it, of what's here, he gets inspiration. And I mean, you cannot say your answer out loud.
I'll text it to you.
While they're doing that, while he's figuring this out, is this real quick?
Let me read.
It has nothing to do with it.
Because I'm still confused about the blanket part.
Yeah. So we're kind of like like this with what we're thinking it as. If it is in mixed matched order, at least how I believe I have it, is it's blue first possibly to make your mark on the world, and then learn passion and failure, because trial and error. White is ever sleeping, always hungry. Green, be poison minds and souls, decay upon the world or the earth.
And I think, from what Viking said about the blanket, baby, of it be in like the note saying from the moment our time starts we can't escape it. It's just like life to death. So it would be white, which is everything always hungry. Red is like the red and the blue could be like
She's thinking it could be those
Like-
whites or like that right after.
Yeah.
What is red and blue again?
red is learn passion and failure, and blue is make marks on the world.
So those two can be in either
Yes.
spot.
Pretty much.
I would say childhood, learn passion and failure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
As you enter adulthood, make marks upon the world.
Yeah. So it would be white, blue, or white,
You
red,
said they're in a roaring
blue,
state.
and then green is poison, minds, and souls. That's like deterioration or whatever. And
Gold
then,
coin would go there.
huh?
Look back at your
The
clip.
The
That's
gold
what we
card.
were thinking
We're
for
thinking
greed.
that, but we're thinking
We're
first we
seeing
want to know
the-
the order and
Yeah.
then the items.
And then black
There's
deck.
no-
Okay,
these
on
are-
here. So are you thinking white, red,
What?
blue? So sorry, white. Ever since I'm always hungry. Learn passion and
But
failure.
you're so old, you guys couldn't figure
Make
it out.
marks on the earth.
Or
You entered the
On
dungeon
the world,
that was
sorry.
that was
Earth, world.
guarded.
Poison, mind, and souls.
By
Not
Decay
so
upon
much
the
that,
earth.
it's just guarded. Like, there was no entryway
Okay.
other than
So he
that
is thinking
place.
so it's
white,
this one.
Okay, cool. Understand.
white, red.
That every blue
See, I don't know,
green
'cause you could
cross,
also go the other
from
way
the
around
potions
with
you
it.
found to
Death
the
to life.
potions all deal with what?
Yes.
But I was thinking because of the note says the moment our time starts.
Well, we'll put it up to a vote. We are a team.
Yes.
Now, the
This is
room
just
you're in.
my theory.
What?
Because
right
we
now.
can't
The
escape
room
it.
you're in.
Yes, we can't
The
because we
monsters
can't
you saw
escape
in
So
death.
let's stick with that one.
speed.
Death is inevitable unless you're like a vampire
Was it the
or
last room?
something that's, you know.
Give me-
Red. Oh wait, sorry.
No, you're good.
I thought you were
Pseudo
writing
dragons.
it. My handwriting is
No.
okay.
Where are they now?
These adult dragons?
But like I'm
No.
confused about like what would go in the
They're-
white one.
They
Would
would
that
be
be like
considered
bone?
worms.
Or would that be? You said because a dog could represent a baby.
We found
Well, I mean, baby dolls
Childhood.
usually go to kids more so.
Yes. So
next
it
round.
could represent me.
these.
But then
Okay, you're on the right track. Come on. You're that fucking close, dude.
You're like an English teacher.
I know, because I'm literally like tapping my fingers, like he's right there.
You're so close, but you're. Part of your brain just wants to scream it at him, and then just like not scream it at him.
You got
These
the
are the kind
right,
of puzzles
listen,
the brain teachers I like.
you're on the right track. You are that fucking close, dude.
Do it for a Scooby snack, come on.
I'm gonna beat you, motherfucker! So,
because what he says could throw
That
our
part
theory
is
out.
correct.
I
The part that you're figuring out is correct. Yes.
so,
So piece that based off the last of it.
off the.
Okay, like how, like right now, your thinking process, how you went, how it's going in stages. The last one being the biggest one,
Right.
correct?
Yes.
You're not in a dungeon, are you?
No.
What are you in? Of what?
I'm not gonna say it out
Message it to him.
Message it.
That's where you're like.
I think I have a pretty good idea.
Yes, like the English teacher, literally helping him trying to figure the fuck out.
So I'm thinking about it. So white one's just very weird.
What do you do?
Because if memory serves me
look at
right,
it,
this is
and then
what
look
I
at it.
wanted to
Okay.
see in the beginning.
I'm still trying to figure out like what the white one is. Wait, could I put it right here?
He's
Yeah.
trying. He's trying.
He's on.
He's using this little
Where's
right
my
now.
missiles? I think that one's great.
Hey, brain
Because
damage and
also
all.
it's brain.
I'm working here.
Come on.
Real quick,
That's
just
Dane
stay
Brandon's
over here,
shirt.
I'll look at it.
Come on.
They missed it.
Dang, Brahma, jamma, 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 jamma.
Send it in the group chat.
Check for yet?
I sent it.
On Facebook or on here?
Facebook.
Oh, that's fucking luck.
Regular.
His Facebook's acting up.
He has some regular text message there.
Oh.
No, because he signed in on the computer.
No.
No.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Ah.
Nope. 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 Sorry.
Fact.
I thought you were there.
What'd you say?
You do not show this at all.
This,
I'll tell you what I thought it was.
this could go today.
The what? I was thinking that too.
Well, you
But then I was also
You
thinking
bring
about, like, music also,
out loud
like,
first,
you know.
and then read.
I'm so close yet so far.
So close.
Son of a bitch.
So this is a skibbity doom or skibbity
Yes.
boom, Chad.
I forgot about that.
You can see yourself out.
Okay, so
See himself out? I'm gonna toss his ass out.
Later,
Hold on.
guys.
Sit down.
Wait, what happens?
are
Sorry, I'm
we?
trying to figure out what goes for weight.
Well, I mean, you guys can discuss
me.
it as a whole.
I know.
We were just
I
trying.
know.
I was shooting that to them
I'm
so
reading.
they see the whole of what the
Yeah,
order we
but
think it is.
bouncing off ideas is team building skills, guys.
I know.
I'm just reading.
I just
You
suck
guys
at
are
puzzles,
talking and we're
so.
trying not to interrupt, so we're trying to like do a little like.
No,
Puzzle
me and
together,
Tim
you
were
guys.
just having a private chat.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
so-
guys can go right ahead.
Are we
Son
thinking-
of a bitch. How did...
Are we thinking the
I'll
order?
take
You're
it.
is-
on the right. You're on the right track, dude. You just fucked up on the answer.
But you get where I was going off of.
Yeah, just your ending process fucked yourself up.
So I should have just went with my gut. And... Damn it. Oh well.
Are we thinking the process is white, ever sleeping, always hungry; red, learn passion and failure; blue, make marks on the world; green, poison minds and souls; and then black, decay upon the earth. If it is in the order of all of that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now we have to narrow down the items that would make sense
Yes.
if that indeed is it. One that got rambled around is
I don't like that.
for
either.
learn passion.
Because if you fuck up,
Yeah.
you get their breath weapon.
I was just about
Ugh.
to ask if I
I
screw
know.
up.
That's why we're going through this
That's the
first.
trap.
One person's theory is red book for the book of poetry, learn passion and failure. If it's a really poorly written poetry book, but he's putting his passion into it, put it shit, as he put it,
Then it could also
would that be
be the-
passion and failure? But is there anything else that could potentially be passion and failure? Because we have
Ceremonial
11
beads.
items. Could it mean
Well-
something else other than passion and failure?
Ceremonial. But then it's a
I
little
think if we
iffy.
do ceremonial beads, if it is their marriage, it could also be make marks on the earth, on the world. You're gonna make your mark on the world. You're also marrying someone, but at the same time, marriage could be passion and or failure.
I don't know. Think about this on a couple different fronts.
Okay, so let's. How about this?
Sorry, I need to like write things out
I'm
as I'm
thinking it's
thinking.
life to death.
Okay, but we need to figure what item goes in there. Only one item. There's 11 of them, and we only use 5 of them. So
Are we
Just-
thinking about this in the context of just it by itself, or are we thinking about this in the context
of the dragons and
the
time.
memory?
What memory?
Well, like
We're not
in-
knowing it's a memory.
Yeah.
We're thinking of the now. They're solving a puzzle. Player to player, they're solving a puzzle. We're not like, we dived in, what do we have to do to like get to point A to point B?
Yeah.
What is going on? If it's a riddle, it's not always straightforward. Sometimes it can be and it's nudging you. Like a teacher. But, strings of the string ceremonial beads or the marriage beads, do we believe that matches any of that? Because we could put it as a potential. If not, it's knocked away. Do any of that seem like it fits or not?
To me, it sounds like it's potential.
Yeah. Let me look at it.
Because I'm in between the beads
So
and the
we'll
book,
put P as potential.
or the poetry.
The
Poetry.
broken staff is passion and failure. They could have been trying to learn magics and it going wrong.
Ooh.
Very
See, I was
possible.
gonna put that with like the ending of death.
Yeah.
Like, it lost its magic
I was
and
also
died.
thinking that.
I would
I
think
was
the
thinking.
ash would be decay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thought process.
I mean,
So we'll put the staff as potentially
Thank you.
for
Yeah, that's
Red.
fine. Put it down.
and
Really?
then potentially for the powder, which looks like ash,
That's one of the answers.
could be
Okay.
Either or.
BK for black. We have, I mean, the faded drawing of the dwarf holding the finished item.
Trying to think what you were thinking.
Ooh,
There.
question. Diverted from that real quick. The faded drawing of the dwarf holding the finished item from the main room.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see at least what it kind of looks like?
Huh?
He's holding the finished item for the first room.
Yes.
Does it just because we, as
Because
it
it's
mentioned
like
there,
it's
we need a
faded.
rod, a casting
Yeah, it's
gear,
faded.
a gear, and a casting.
Mm-hmm.
If it's it's faded, can I still make out the item?
Yeah, but you've never seen an item like this before.
You were thinking before that the gold coin would potentially be for poison, mind, and soul, like greed. Right?
That's also what I was thinking.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
what I was
I think you were mentioning me, green, gold coin for green, so it's potential that it could be for greed, poisoning the mind, because money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, but now I'm wondering.
So for our items, all
Okay,
right. So
there are potentially, because there are 10 items in it. Don't count the 11th one, because 11 was the note.
it kind of gives you a hint.
Right.
Those
So
ones-
technically, there are 10 items. Technically, there are 5 crystals. So 2,
Two
either
can go to
or,
each one.
can be used for the same one.
We just can only put one probably in the basin.
So, I'll put it to you this way: the one you guys figured out is the Passion and Failure, the book of bad poetry, bad love, because that is the passion of love. To the cracked staff, which is he's right.
Is it,
See, this is why I say collab the shit together, because you're both technically right.
so,
So
oh,
either using the staff
I need to
or the
write
book
things down when I brainstorm.
on the passion, and that one is the correct answer. You could use either one.
Okay.
That's why I say
Write that down, write that down.
share with the group.
Well, like I said, we were doing this while everybody else was
I
doing
know,
that.
but
and then
see
we were
how
yeah.
you
No,
two
I
are
just
sharing,
need.
and he jumped in because he's overhearing you
I
guys.
just need to write
Yeah,
things down.
Same concept. See, now you both figured out one of them.
Like,
so
Okay.
one is done.
again,
Yes.
Well,
what is the
one
first
you
one?
figured
Alright.
out. Whether or not you
First
place
one?
it is a different
I just
story.
also don't like talking over people
I know.
because the microphones sound like blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
that too.
So whenever I listen to
The
the
first
videos
one
and I hear the
we
blah,
said
blah,
it
blah,
was white.
Shut up and just say.
You're
The ever
fine,
sleeping,
I was
always
just-
hungry.
Can we put the items we've already cleared in front of their pedestal?
Not in the pedestal, but
In
or
front of it.
In front of the base.
Yes.
Yeah, in the base.
In front of
Yes.
the basin. That way we can mark off that these two are for this specific one.
Yes.
Yes, you could put it there. That's why yeah.
So we can write down this one, these two.
Okay.
We're good.
So, since you brought one of the items forward as well as an idea, what one do you guys want to put in there? Do you want to do the book or the staff? Or the
Don't put it in the basin just yet.
in
Not
as in
yet.
general, not yet. Which one are we going to eventually?
It doesn't matter.
Sorry,
Don't worry about
rewind
that.
the words. Put one of them in front of it.
Don't-
put them both
don't-
in front of it.
It doesn't
Either one
matter.
will work.
Either one's gonna work.
I know what I'm saying. What
Just-
are we grabbing?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You
Either one.
you can randomly put either the book or the staff in that basin, and you have that one on lock. It doesn't matter which one you put in. They're both they're both the same answer.
I was asking which one are they grabbing. I know it doesn't matter. It's just
If it
asking.
doesn't matter, then we don't need to ask the question.
Just
That's
wanna cross it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cross
Red's
them
Just
off.
cross
I
it
was
off.
Yeah,
Got it.
both? Okay.
Red's done.
I was asking because we said we're going to slowly place them in front of the basins. That's why I was asking.
No,
I'm
they're
sorry, I was
both-
asking out of curiosity.
No, you guys said you guys put both of the items
In
There.
front
in front of it.
the,
That way you can go either one. You figured those two out. Now you have 8 items left and 4 dragons.
I had
Oh, okay.
a minor brain blank on
Yeah.
my old age. I didn't
No,
hear
you're
that one
fine.
little piece.
Don't
Yeah,
hey,
I
hey,
didn't
whoa,
either.
whoa, 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 I'm the oldest one here.
Always
Shush.
sleeping.
On
ever
That's why
hungry.
I asked.
Yeah.
I
Always
wasn't trying to
sleeping.
be shut
Blank.
up.
I was
I wasn't
thinking
trying
a
to have everybody
doll
shut me up.
Because
I was
it's
just
like
asking.
baby.
No,
But then-
we weren't trying to. We were just like, hey,
What
we
items
already
are left?
cleared That,
Let's-
so we're just
Hey,
gonna
let's
put
let it
something.
go and move on with this. I don't want to spend an entire session trying to open a door.
Again.
Ever sleeping, always hungry. What items are left?
We all wrote them down.
He didn't write anything.
The
He doesn't have-
the ceremonial beads, gold coin,
Blanket.
doll, jar of ashes,
I think that might be the best one.
faded drawing of a dwarf, piece of sheet music, folded blanket, ruby. Sorry if I said that too fast.
No, this
Okay.
one this one's more puzzling because
It could be anything.
no,
Or not
not
anything,
necessarily.
but-
I mean, always sleeping, ever hungry. It could be the doll to represent a child, like an infant.
Same thing with the blanket. Or the blanket could be like a death shroud. Just put it over someone. Not like that.
Yeah,
It
but I would have
looks-
said it was a death shroud or something of that.
But at the
nature.
same
It is
time,
a full
blanket.
gold,
Mm-hmm.
in a layman's terms, could be laying there, but you're always hungry for more.
Yes.
Personally,
so it could also
True.
be greed.
personally, make marks on the world to me sounds like the gold coin and the ruby, because both of those things are something
Yes.
you mark the world to get.
What
you
about
mine, you mine gold, or you pan for gold, you
You
mine
mine for
rubies.
rubies.
That's not leaving a mark.
what about the piece?
Collecting wealth.
What
That's not leaving a mark.
Okay.
Leaving your mark on the world is doing
I'll let you say
something
it.
famous.
Painting
I think
Music.
I was just
Music
yeah, sheet music.
Yeah. That's what we're.
Yeah.
We'll just say yeah.
The
So-
music or the picture would be the mark on the world.
Yes.
The picture's the literal meaning, because you.
Because he made an item, or it's just a hint.
Paint.
Making
is-
a mark on the world is doing something that you
drawing.
created.
The draw. You're literally marking on the world.
You're
Hold of.
veering off that track.
Sorry.
Not you.
Literal.
She's
She
veering
is?
off
And what did you
Okay.
say? What did I say that veered off?
there. Figure that part out, because I ain't repeating myself.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said nothing.
Okay.
Drawing.
I was thinking. I'm sorry.
It's
And
fine.
literally, it starts as nothing but markings.
We're all coming up with little things, but mine is stupid.
Yeah.
And he achieved finishing the product.
You got the right idea in mind. Leaving your mark on the world, leaving something of noteworthiness,
Mm-hmm.
leaving your mark on the world. What did I just do?
Got married.
Yeah,
Leaving
the
my
marriage
mark on the
beads.
world.
Marriage beads.
So we were right on that one.
I left my mark on the world. That way, my kids, I've left my mark on the world. Think of it as Renaissance. As soon as you get married, even if you marry like
The
king,
doll.
a princess, even if you marry a princess, you have to finish the consummation because they lay down white sheets. If it's not red in the next morning,
Yeah.
something happened wrong. Either the princess had
Been deflowered already.
been deflowered already, which taints the blood of royalty, and she would be shunned and banished from her family.
Mm-hmm.
Think of that way. We are in D&D times, guys. So yes,
I
marriage
still think
is
the
leaving a
green
mark.
one is
There's
the
also
gold
another
coin
thing that
because
can
of
leave
greed.
a mark on
Because
the
greed
world.
poisons minds and souls.
I want to say the sheet music. Music
Could be
is.
Huh?
You are you know that artist very
Okay.
well. Like I said, when you picked up that sheet music, it is from Jiraiya, who it's your favorite chant about wildlife, about the animals, which is why it was fitting based on how you were raised, which made your life choices.
Yeah.
So somebody left their mark on the world for you.
Okay. So blue is the sheet music and the ceremonial beads.
Mm-hmm. I
I
still
thought that was
think.
making marks in the world.
Hmm?
I thought that was making marks in the world.
Yeah.
Marriage.
Okay, marriage is
Yeah.
making your mark.
Yeah.
on the
Never
what
mind. I'm
blue-
looking at red and looking at
Because you know.
old person, dumb brain.
No,
Right
no,
here.
no, no.
It's
I'm old. I got the gray hair, bitch.
I'm the one making dumb. Hey. But you didn't correct the other half, so it's okay.
Ugh.
Dumb brain.
Okay.
I still
Backwards.
think green.
It's okay.
Leaving your mark on the world. Just put it this way: a sheet music who is famous in the world because he knows who the artist is, and being married is you're letting your kids onto
Yeah.
the world, creating your legacy
Sheet music
of
and
both the
beats.
marks. Leave on the world, something of noteworthy, something to carry your legacy.
I still think that the green, which is poison minds and souls, is either it could be the ruby, but I think it's the gold coin because greed.
Remember, there could be
Two.
two answers.
Yes.
There are going to be two answers for each one.
Yes, but I'm kind of pointing towards more because of the gold because that's
What poisons the mind? What is greed? Back then, in Renaissance times, what was greed?
Coveting.
Treasure. Treasure
the
made
ruby.
you greedy. Dragon sickness made you greedy.
So it could be the ruby or the coin.
Yeah. I was just
So
moving
what
towards
we marked off
more
so
of the
far, the
gold
sheet music and
because
ceremonial beads.
there's
We
more
marked
gold.
those.
Yeah.
So we have the
Sheet music and ceremonial beads to the marks on the world. You
Cracked staff.
And the poems.
Book of
and the
poetry.
poems
And
were
told
passion and
failure.
failure. And now your corruption and poison of the mind is your ruby and gold coin. That
And-
still leaves the jar and faded drawing and the doll and the blanket.
Well, ever sleeping, always hungry, as you said, child.
Child.
Ever sleeping,
Yeah, I was
blanket,
thinking the doll.
child, always hungry.
But then
doll.
it could end up meaning something completely different.
yeah, I think
But I think it is the doll.
I
could
think
be either.
decay
It
on
could be
the
the doll or the
earth
blanket.
is the
Yeah.
white
Jar of
powder
ash.
of ash and the
Oh,
faded
yes.
drawing because it's faded. It's literally decaying.
Decaying over time. Sorry, I needed to see the rest
If
of
they
it.
can figure it out, you start placing the items in a particular
Now-
order.
It's now we gotta
and
figure
see
out
what happens when I roll 3 d6s.
Nice.
what happened. I'm gonna say we gotta
So, just to confirm, the order that we have chosen was white, red, blue, green, and black. I
Is
just don't
everybody
feel
in a
like
vote
reading
for
out
that?
everything.
No,
No?
it's changed.
Change?
Passion and failure.
So red's first in life. Are you thinking it's life though? Is that what you're thinking? Or is it-
Let's
Which
look at
one?
it this way. Passion and failure. Okay? Passion. Falling in love. What comes after love? Marriage.
So
What comes after marriage? Children. What do you want to do for your family? Provide for 'em, which can lead to greed. Greed leads to death.
It could be that if we're wrong, the other potential being the word you start out at. You don't start out with a marriage certificate in hand. You start out with a bottle in the mouth or teat in the mouth. You start out as a baby, and then as we start out, from the moment our time starts, we can't escape it.
Our time, referring to a couple.
It could, or it means just in general, our time as the people.
Frank's face is what?
Your guys' thought process are so sporadic. I love it.
I still think it's where our
That's
time.
why
It's just
I
as a
like-
hold
whole.
on, I'm gonna play Price is Right with Frank. Hey Frank, do we have one dragon right?
Yes.
Do we have 2?
Yes.
Bing! 3.
Do we have 3 dragons correct?
Yes.
4?
Do we have the 4th dragon in the right order?
Maybe.
No. So,
Well, okay, hold on. Sorry. Reverse that. Tell me the order again.
Okay.
Wait, what?
There are the two different odds. So how
Yeah.
we originally had it was white.
The
Red.
one you just said. The order you just
the
said.
one Viking said.
The one
What was
Viking
that?
said was red,
Viking.
white, blue, green, black.
Oh, red, blue, white, green.
Sorry,
black.
yes.
Oh.
No, I thought you said learn passionate. So it was the ever sleeping, always hungry, make marks in the world,
Okay.
learn passionate.
Yeah, I thought you
To
meant you were
that,
flopping
you
the
only
red and the blue.
have
We have 2 correct. To what?
To that one.
I was asking if that's what he meant before
Okay.
you're
If you
guessing.
want to play the prices right, you have 2 correct.
For you, if he's asking if your thing was correct, that's why I was asking. I didn't know if you had if our red and the red and
Yeah.
blue were flipped. Is it ever sleeping? Sorry, that was ours. Learn passion and failure. Ever sleeping, always hungry. Make marks on the world, or is it make marks on the world and then ever sleeping, always hungry?
I think
What were
your
note
way?
says
Yeah.
I was
from
asking
the moment
him
our
what
time
topic.
starts, we
We
cannot
do
escape it. From the moment our time starts.
That's why I'm saying it could either be marriage as a couple, our time, or in general from life to death.
Do you want to go even or odd on it before we have the dragons blast us if we're wrong, or do you want to just... Well, that's what I'm getting at, because he said this and he said you're partially right. To get your story correct.
So-
Not anyone else interfering. Hold
Yeah.
on. Yours straight to see if what he said on whatever. So you're starting out with learn passion and failure, and then are you saying is it make marks on the world second, or ever sleeping always hungry second?
So life to death would be ever sleeping, always hungry.
I'm not.
For as a marriage, passion and failure first.
I know that. I said, what was the second one? Was it the ever sleeping, always hungry, or
Make marks on
makes
the
marks on
world.
the world? So you want to go with that, and then ever sleeping, always hungry. So you're going red, blue, white,
White.
green, black.
Is that correct?
He can't tell us.
No.
Yeah.
I
Frank
can't
said
tell you until the items
Because
are
I wanted
placed
to
within
get
the base.
his first
Frank
because
said
I'm a little
that we had
confused
two
about
of
the way you
the
have the
dragons
order.
correct off of that
He
order.
also just said that only 2 were correct
For that
from
one.
that order.
So
So from the white, red, blue, green, and black.
So then that leads me to believe it's life to death.
Yes.
So that would mean
The
So if-
order you guys have is correct.
so if we
Well-
believe our next thing is the items,
He said that there was one.
if we're starting
Did
out,
you say that? Because we were.
no. We
No.
didn't. I didn't ask him about you guys.
if we are believing the white
Oh.
items, we're thinking a folded blanket or a doll. Is that what we're thinking for ever sleeping, always hungry?
Yes, I would say the blanket though more than anything.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to go quickly to the next one, red. Either the really poorly drawn, put all his heart into it though, poetry book, or where's the other red? The
Staff.
cracked staff. Is that, are we still
Have it
sticking
written
with
down.
that? Yes, you did.
Yeah.
And then for blue is the music or the beads. So the marriage beads or the music sheet.
Yes.
Green is gold and ruby. And
Black is jar, and I didn't get the other one.
the ash.
That's
The jar of ash
The
or
jar
the
of ash.
faded drawing.
Or
Yeah.
the faded drawing. I'm not sure about the portrait, but I'm
All right, Frank. I'll ask it again. Do we have?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
Damn
you
it.
already wasted your chance.
there's at least 6 of us. Somebody pick up an item and get ready to drop it in the order. Is anyone picking up an item and we get ready to place it in the potential order?
Blanket.
Where's the staff going to?
The
Red.
staff
Red.
we said is red.
Alright, just let me know when to drop it in there.
Alright, so you're grabbing the staff, you have the blanket. Are you grabbing an item? And if so, what are you grabbing?
I'm grabbing the ruby and the coin.
Are you
Just
dropping
one.
in?
You just need one.
Just
Yeah, you
one
just
item.
need one.
One or the other.
You have the ruby or the coin?
Frank said it earlier. They could use 2.
No.
No,
No, there's
there's
no
no
potential.
Only
Possibility
one-
of
only
the
one
one
room
outcome.
There are 2
One
answers
item.
to
Or 2
each.
answers.
So okay, so
Yeah.
either one could go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
But only one item can go in the basin. Because if you fuck up, they're destroyed.
Oh.
So you only have to
Shit.
pick. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So
so we
two
only
chances
have
at this.
2 chances.
So are you grabbing the coin or the ruby?
Grabbing the coin.
Are you grabbing an item?
I can.
Are you grabbing for what item?
Don't
are you
let the
grabbing?
healer go.
I could place it in her step then if you don't want her to get blasted.
Yeah.
It's
She can
only
even
three.
heal herself.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
she could.
She can
It's
just
not
go
like it's
heal
a
or
shit ton.
heal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if he's grabbing the coin for
Green.
I'll grab the music.
green,
Or
for blue,
which one are we more heavy on? Music.
I'd say
or
marriage beads.
Marriage beads.
I'd try those ones first.
Okay,
for
marriage beads.
beads, and then that leaves black.
I'd say jar of ash.
Are you
Yeah.
taking? I know you already
I
took an
have
item.
the staff. I'm saying we use the
He's
jar
got
of
the staff.
ash for the
Yeah.
I
black.
got the coin.
So that we use.
There's 6 of us.
Yeah.
Everybody
There's
Instead
only
of
5
us
pedestals.
5 pedestals, so one of y'all is not.
Yeah, it's either you or.
I will be on deck just in case.
I'll grab the jar of ashes then. All right. So we're going to have
White.
So what drops first?
The blanket.
So that would be. I'm just gonna put. Which one did you grab again? You grabbed the red
Staff.
one. Staff. So you're gonna go. Eli, Viking, Marks on Poison Mind and Soul. That is Timber.
That was
You grabbed
me.
this one. So there and then there. All right. So Viking stand in front of the white one, I guess. And then we have Eli in front of red.
Me and
You in front of blue, Timber in front of the green, and I am in front of the black one.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
ready
terrified
to
of
drop?
this. Hold
Yep.
on, let me sign it.
Are you just dropping it as is, or are you doing something with the blanket and then dropping it in?
Gently placing it in.
You're gently placing it in? Okay. Nothing happens.
So what's
Next up, Eli. You are the red dragon. You have
I am
The
going
staff.
to
the staff. How are you placing it in?
hold Scorching Ray as of right now.
Oh,
I'm not
do
gonna
it.
cast it.
You're holding the scorching right.
Why?
I was gonna start. Well, just in case something happens.
You think the dragons are going to come alive and attack us?
Okay,
Yes.
okay. For one, you have to hold it for a particular thing. If you don't hold for that particular thing, by order of succession, if it doesn't pan out, you waste that spell slot. Just throwing that out there.
I wouldn't
Okay,
do
then.
shit.
Spell.
All right. Well, then I'm not gonna do that.
If you want to be on.
If your moment does not trigger, that spell is fizzled because you are technically preparing that spell
Yeah.
to happen.
Gotcha.
If you want to be on standby as the cleric, like actual like medic standby, if we get hit hard by something and not just a little ouchie, then you can heal us. If not, it's alright.
I gently place the staff in the basin.
Red cracked staff.
Nothing happens.
Alright, next up is
Me.
you, Victor, with blue. What item do you have again?
The beads, right? You said the beads. Okay.
That's make your mark on your world, right?
Yes.
Then you
I'm gonna also gently place them. I'm gonna get hit on that.
That
Timber.
would have been a big deal damage.
Legos. What's
I
going
know,
with
I'm
the
only at
green?
104.
You have the coin?
Yes.
Gently into the basin. Drop the
What
coin.
color?
Green.
Yes.
Green.
Nothing happens.
And finally, do I place the jar or do I empty the ashes into it?
I didn't
Empty the
think of that.
ashes.
I actually didn't
the odd
think of
question.
that.
Should I empty
Remember what
the
the item is.
I actually didn't even think of that.
What was the item?
a jar of ashes?
Jar of ashes. So just place a jar then.
Yeah. Just do the jar.
just place the jar of ashes in
But
there.
I just didn't think of that.
I didn't either. I'm like, should I place it in there?
She's putting it in there like Indiana Jones trying to get the, the crystal skull.
Swap. I failed. I broke it. Places it gently in there.
Yes!
Shit.
All the items burn in their respective color. To be fair, the doll or blanket both signify an infant. Poetry or staff is passion and failure.
That poor poet.
Music sheet or the marriage beads is your marks on the world. A ruby or coin is the poison of the mind. For greed is the strongest weapon. And a decaying picture or a jar of ash signifies the death of the world and of the person. These all light in the color white, red,
I love this music right now.
green. The items burn, and as the ash flickers out of it, it swirls around you. And in the center, between where the blue dragon is, in front of it about 10 feet, is a casing of a sphere floating in the air.
I was so scared that you were gonna say it's a boss.
No, I was ready for Sphere of Annihilation.
No.
God, you get sucked into it.
Oh, it's a beholder.
A metallic sphere or casing appears.
My brain hurts now. Okay.
The first of 3 is found.
And 9 more episodes in this dungeon.
Who grabs it?
Oh
Who's in
God.
front of the blue sphere?
Grievous, touch it.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Fearless leader.
Before you guys do, position yourselves in here of where you were. Now, to me,
We'll be
you
in
were
front
all
of
in front of
dragons.
your respective dragons,
Yeah.
-1.
I'm red.
Green,
Yes.
blue.
Yeah, minus the little one.
Yeah,
It'd be
minus
like what in front of the chest?
No,
That's Jeannie.
I'm
I know.
red.
She
Yeah.
would be, what, like right here?
Yes.
You were in
That's
front of
right.
what?
I'm in red.
He's in red.
Vikings in front of the white. Eli's in front of red.
Okay, so whoever's in front of blue is grabbing
Yeah,
blue.
we
Cool.
got it.
Liz is blue.
You reach for it.
What?
You're in front of who's in front of blue?
So it would be
You
right
just-
behind
Just
you.
grab the spear.
Yeah, I'll just grab it.
You reach for it.
Yeah.
As you reach for
Well,
it,
that might have been
as you reach for it, the condition of slow is diminished. That's why it's so hard to breathe in here.
Ooh, so we can breathe now.
Oh,
Now
I
you can
forgot
breathe
about that.
normally. As you reach and grasp it, roll initiative. Shit. For all 5 Wadmans come alive.
I hate so much.
We are going to do the new theory
20.
of what we want to try. So, out of my 5 rolls,
I
I
shouldn't have
take the
touched it.
highest one. Out of you guys, you guys take the highest one.
we had our initiative of
Each other will be the initiative order.
So 22.
You just eat your die.
Yeah!
Same here.
And then if I do that, it like comes out too fast.
There goes my nat 20 for this whole fight.
Not necessarily.
Is it okay?
Here's up in the
Is it
mouth.
still in there?
No.
What'd you get?
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. We got.
We're all going
22s.
together. We're not like
Yeah.
going initiative.
Dice jail.
This is the part where we can still put our team working skills together if we know what works. Just like a flight spark. Sorry, I can't get that.
Oh wait,
out
am
of
I
my
still
head.
poisoned?
Okay, I'll tell you later.
I was thinking with the flash water.
Yeah.
It only took an hour. It only took 2 hours for this room. We're fine.
Yeah, but we
We'll
wanted to make
fuck it
sure.
out.
With our powers combined, we are okay planet.
Okay, I had very shitty rolls.
It is
My
taking
highest
me longer to
is a 12.
do complete puzzles.
22.
23.
23.
So, meaning, by the new order that we want to try and test play this out, the party is first, then them.
Sweet.
So, if you guys can determine who wants to go first.
I mean, that's how we go in order.
Well, it's anybody.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
I
say
can go
let the cleric go first.
You can lay the ground for everybody else to
Yeah, 'cause she
Yeah.
go out.
She could boost
Perhaps
us.
you're the cleric.
Just a
how big
question
the
to
room
the
is.
DM.
This thing, I can't swear more.
Can I cast Booming Blade on someone else's weapon or no?
No,
No. Okay.
Nope,
Wishful
it's
thinking.
yours.
Wishful thinking.
it's only yours.
Gotcha.
I'm just mad I'm not
bonus
using
action
the
real
original, the newer stat block for them
May I throw a bonus
because they're
action?
done.
Huh?
They're done. The new stat blocks for them
I have 3 divine smites.
because
Um,
they released the gold dragon
I
stat
only
block
have
just to
three,
show it out.
and of the
it's an
3,
ancient.
only one
Ancient gold
Oh,
dragon
yeah.
has
one
banishment
person.
as a spell.
I forgot
And
about. I
it's
saw that. That
not-
was nasty.
And what that banishment is, it's if the gold dragon is naturally in the lawful standpoint. So if he doesn't like you because you're just giving off a bad vibe, he will banish you. And what that means is literally banishment. You go into a safe pocket dimension, and then the next turn, you appear wherever the fuck he wants you to, within 120 feet.
Sit your butt in a bucket.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like the newer stat block makes dragons 10 times Anywho, parties first.
Okay, so I am going to cast. Don't do that. What are you doing?
I don't know why I made that. That's just like probably
He's
move out of the way a little bit. We're like right up in their faces.
They're dragons. They have breath weapons.
Yeah.
I just gotta make sure I get my count right.
I know. I know.
Okay. I am going to cast Bless at 3rd level. Anyway, I'm going to cast Bless at 3rd level, and that is going to target everybody. When a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target adds 1d4 to the attack roll or save.
So add a D4 in front of your shit.
Don't.
You said a 3rd level?
3rd level, yes.
Oh, by the way, Show
It's
of
not-
Faith, how long did that last?
4 people?
It's one person for every level above 1st. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At 3rd. 3 plus 2 is 5, right?
I'm just making sure you're doing
How long
shit
was your Shield
right.
of Faith for?
It was for 10 minutes.
Would that still be running?
No.
So I was just making sure.
So everybody's blessed,
How much is
which is a
D4?
D4 to your attack rolls and saves. And that's concentration.
Yes.
So as long as you keep concentration, you're fine.
That is.
Does anyone else plan on if they have spells to boost teammates? Does anyone else
I
plan
have
on?
no boosters.
Because if not, we can just go from black to red or red to black down the line.
That's what I was thinking. Okay. But
I have an idea.
What would that be?
I want to use Boarding Flare, but that would only be after somebody
And that gives us.
attacks or they start attacking.
Shoot for it if you want.
When a
Yeah,
creature
that's
that
cool,
you can
we
see
doing
within
that.
30 feet
I
of
didn't
yourself
notice it.
makes an attack roll, you can take a reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. And
So if an enemy, that's a reaction. That is not a bonus or move.
no.
Yeah, it's, you gotta wait for them to do something.
Yes, that's what I said. Okay, so other than that, that is me right now, because I only have one action.
I am. Yeah, I can only attack once too.
I have 2 attacks. So then.
I'm gonna like.
I'm just making sure you're in range because I believe Bless is 30 feet. So I believe Sparta's in the range.
Well, I'm backing up.
30.
40.
With circumference, it's a different story there.
No, I don't have the.
I know.
I will attempt to at least, because obviously I know.
I want to back up.
I know.
But I'm gonna end up tripping over the fence.
Okay. There you go.
If I remember correctly, is fly a bonus action for dragon draconian creatures with range? No.
For movement,
Okay.
they can walk or fly.
Okay. just didn't know if fly was a bonus action or not. I can't remember.
Nope, they have wing. They don't need to cast a spell.
I'm gonna back up. 40.
You're in back and forth.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
I know. I already figured that's gonna happen. So, who did first?
And I think you'll be out of range of bless too, right? If it's 30 feet.
No,
Well,
once
depending on the
it's cast-
circumference.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna back up from the camera, so I'm not like.
Well, no. As long as the initial casting is done within the range of the spell,
Oh,
you can move out of that range. That's not like
She's just concentrating and keep it up
Yeah.
with us.
it's not like pass without trace. You have to stay within 30 feet of that person to gain that plus 10 to your stealth. As long as she's able to cast within 30 feet, after that you guys can move because now she has to concentrate on it. I believe you have to look at the specifics of the spell.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell.
It's not what I'm
He's meaning like, woo!
Okay.
As long as spell specifics say that they have to stay within 30 feet. That's what I meant by that. If not, if it doesn't say that, then you're cool. Then she just has to concentrate in order for that.
It just says within range.
Okay, so yeah, once you're within, I would say if you move out of range, that would you would lose that.
Yeah.
So if you step out of range, which is 40 feet, you would step out of range, you would not get less. That is a 9.
I can't reach that. Moving back. Ooh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Move you over 2. Right there, actually. Yeah. Because, yeah. That works. And I believe this attaches. Okay. So I have to do. I'm going to do lightning arrow, but it says for the attack whether it hits or misses. So I have to do my initial roll with the bow, and then it adds that, right? Because it says your attack hits or misses the target, the weapon, ammunition you're using transforms into a lightning bolt. Instead of taking any damage or other effects from the attack, the target takes 48 lightning damage on a hit. If half is damage, it just halves it.
Is there a DC attached to it?
It's dexterity. But I also have to roll my actual bow attack.
You have to roll to hit,
Yes.
and if you don't hit, it still arcs. What are you targeting?
I'm gonna target the green.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's gonna work on the blue. I don't know anything about dragons actually.
Yeah, I did roll.
I don't know if I do. They were the old adventure party. I'm not sure if they've come across these kind of things or if they have the knowledge, know-how. Huh? Would I be able to roll it if I know anything? I'm at little Destinies. I don't know. You opt us into these
One or
guys.
the other.
Just roll
I'll
it.
attack the green. It's fine. No. That's 20.
Nat 20. That's a hit.
Plus
Good
10.
job,
So, 30. So either way, not 20. And instead of the 1d6 plus 6, it's gonna go by the.
Were you
Lightning
doing
arrow.
sharpshooter on
I don't have
No,
sharpshooter.
it's like it's a spell.
But I also don't do sharpshooter. It's
Oh.
Lucy.
Old character.
that? Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't have that. So I need
So what's the DC?
dexterity of 14.
13.
Alright. 5. Wait a minute, never mind.
I totally missed that.
Hmm.
Earlier with our conversation about the dash and stuff, I also have improved dash. So I get an additional 10
So many
feet.
clicky clickies is the problem.
So technically rage with the dash, that's an additional 30 feet of movement. So 70.
Ooh. 10. 18.
dragon things are pretty strong. There's some that go.
25.
25.
25 points of electricity. Of lightning, sorry. There's that. And it says it returns back to its normal form. So I think it's just a one-shot, one deal, not a both attacks. So, oh wait, that was doubled. Isn't that 23rd?
So 50. So that dragon's dead.
Woo!
Oof.
Was that in front of? That was in front of you, right?
Yep.
So you just watch. Meow. Zap.
There you go, Frank.
Does it? Or
Just
I don't know. I'll be able to check that.
no, if it doesn't work, anything within 5
I'm
feet.
sorry, I missed that part. You and the red dragon and the blue dragon
It does arc?
make dexterity saves.
Or was there what, within 10 feet?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
If it bounces and knocks out the red and the blue, I will cry happy
I'm
tears.
using a luck point.
I will be so
Make sure you
freaking
have
happy.
Well,
That's
no,
all.
that's
Yeah.
well. I mean, it's
Because
good.
arc's the same. Yeah.
You
You
Stop
said you
using
orc
that dice.
that, right?
Oh, so it doesn't. Is it
No,
10
so
feet?
it only affects him.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Because he's right close, yeah.
Oh.
Because they're equal distance apart and they're not even remotely in it.
I thought that. Never mind. I can't see that.
That's only
It's
5
right there.
feet apart.
Yeah,
10 feet.
it's within 10 feet, Fred.
2 squares.
Frank's like, whoops.
Well, where they're at, you can see they're 2 squares apart from each of them.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, eek.
It's still out of range.
It's just, are we counting by squares or just that?
Yeah.
No, it's 10 feet circumference.
That's circumference. That's only
That's 10 feet.
Well,
no.
Okay.
Circumference is distant. Difference.
well, no.
10-foot cube!
I know, but where you
It still
placed
doesn't hit
them-
them all. The only
That's
thing that
5'10".
overlaps is Ryo. Is Legos.
So they're 15. They're 3 squares away.
Yes, they're 15 apart.
Oh. So that's not where they actually are, but it's where they are.
Okay. Because this is.
Yeah, that's what was
10.
messing with me.
It's
This
not.
is
It's
the-
not brick. It goes off AOE. AOE is in circumference. That was a 10-foot cube.
24.
And never touched them other than Ryan.
Okay.
24. Oh, I'm
So it's
saying.
half damage. So you take 25.
I was
Lightning.
Ow.
I was only meaning that because I thought
Actually, I'll use my
square
reaction.
and then you would round it.
Absorb element.
Which halves it again. Right.
So,
But he passed anyway. But you do get half damage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we just get half-half.
So half turns into a quarter, which would be
15?
12.
12.
spell capture some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect, and you store.
Yeah.
The next melee attacks, you have
It
resistance
halves-
to-
It halves to the half. So it half to a quarter. So you take 12 points of lightning damage.
Excuse me.
Cool.
Who wants to go next?
Oh, I have another attack.
That's a spell. That's not an attack.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Well, if we're going that way, she went black to red.
Okay, so
Oh.
white next.
I'll go next. Move me 5 feet this way to put me between them.
Right there.
Yep. Bonus action rage. I'm going to take Rage of the Bear.
Which gives you resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Oh, except for Radiant, Psychic, Force, or Necrotic, I believe.
Double check.
I'll pull it up. I already got it.
Well, the black is necrotic. Well, question, don't answer.
I thought black dragons are poison.
Yes.
That's right.
That
one.
Let me
Oh,
know.
Yeah,
If you can
green
choose
was,
one.
green was
have-
acid. So black is poison.
That one.
While you rage is active, you have resistance to every damage
Or no.
except Force, Necrotic,
If you're
Psychic,
using
and
a
Radiant.
spell that isn't,
That's pretty
it
solid.
takes all your actions out.
Okay, because this has one bonus action. That's why I was.
So I'm going to swing with the Great Axe of Warning.
Then yes, you can do that. It's a bonus action.
So I can do this one first, and then.
17 plus 9 to hit.
Which one do you have?
I'm hitting the white. But
Yes. If you hit the target,
here's the
then
fun
you
thing.
use snare strike.
Mastery, cleave. If you hit a creature with a melee attack roll using a great axe, you can make a melee attack roll with a great axe again against the second creature within 5 feet of the first that is also within your reach. On a hit, the second creature takes the great axe's damage, but don't add your ability modifier.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So I'm technically attacking 4 times and once. Because I get 2 attack actions.
And don't forget your D4.
Question.
Am I right?
Why is that one in parentheses?
Depending on
Like one with one here,
I mean-
the other with both.
Also, I think it's one.
Okay,
Stuff.
I
Is that is my understanding right, or am I wrong on that?
Okay. So which one would be?
When you hit a creature with a melee attack while using a great axe, you can make a melee attack roll with the great axe against the second creature within 5 feet of the first one that is also within your reach. On a hit, the second creature takes the great axe. It's okay. So it's not technical.
It's like it's using like a double blade to strike simultaneously.
Yes, because what you're doing is how you're doing that with cleave is you are literally cleaving through to slash the other one at the exact same time. So it's a wide arc hitting
So he's literally just swinging through.
both.
It's like Nick, right?
No, not like Nick. So it's not like a great sword's grievous wound to where it doesn't matter, it still hits.
That's money right there.
So yes. So technically when he hits, he is making 2 attacks on each. Just one doesn't get his bonus. One's just the die damage.
Gotcha.
Well, the second that's it, 20.
Well, that's on the first one, which is
No, the first one was an 18.
Well, you didn't say shit, dude. You just rolled.
I was reading that.
I know.
That's
but
why.
you remember, I said this previously. If you don't declare it, it don't work. So the 20 is on the white. The black is what?
That'll be 19.
Okay, so 1 crit, 1 hit.
Alright, I want to roll. That's cost. It's in that one.
Okay.
So I don't get the.
Brutal critical.
I do get the brutal critical, and that is
So what was in that one for?
the second attack. On the white.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the one for the black then. And then figure out.
Well, the black was the 19.
Wasn't that
Hold on.
20?
What?
No, nat 20 for
20?
the white, dirty 20 for the black, and then a 1 for the white.
Okay, you still have to roll again for the black.
No, because I didn't hit. Only when I make it hit.
When you make a hit, you can cleave. Okay. So, there you go. So, you got a crit and a hit.
Remind me, brutal critical.
Extra
Okay.
damage back.
So I just that part.
If you have it. If you have brutal critical.
Wisdom on the south side. You can take it if you want to shake it.
You might not have brutal critical.
Yeah.
My favorite day is the more person use my life.
So time with them dead yet?
10.
Not yet.
D10.
I believe so.
Because if not, I still have the D8.
Frank,
Yeah,
really quick question. Because I can't remember myself. Whenever you have the attack has one set for dice
Brutal
roll.
strike. If you're reckless and you forgo advantage. Okay, that has nothing to do with brutal critical. So you do not have brutal critical.
No, but I can add an extra D10. I'll take the reckless.
What?
I'll take that reckless.
Can you add
I'm
reckless
confused
after you
here.
already did?
If you use reckless, you forgo advantage on the strength attack roll of your choice that turn. The chosen attack roll must not have disadvantage. If you choose the attack roll and hits the target, you do an extra
Do I
attack.
get?
You would have to declare that before
Okay.
you act. You
So-
you reckless.
Do I get advantage on my attack rolls?
Reckless gives you advantage.
Okay.
So if you would have went reckless on your attack, roll,
Yeah.
and then
That
go,
negative-
hey, I want to use brutal strike, you don't get the advantage.
Right. I totally forgot I had reckless.
That's
because
what
I'm
that
not
is.
used to playing barbarians.
So roll the crit for that damage for the white.
24. So 32 points. I rolled a 12. It's a 1d12.
So 24 plus
8. 32.
plus rage.
35.
Okay. So 24 plus 8
It's 32.
is 32 plus the additional 3 for rage.
35.
35 points of damage. On the white, it is.
White is
Let's go for the black.
Because she was asking me if I had forgotten when you have the 2 sets for a weapons attack, but one in parentheses, like say her longsword. Because she was wondering if it's the D8 or the D10. Let me
Because
show
I'm
you.
For
Yeah.
the attack on the black, that is just 10.
Just 10 points of
One-handed
damage?
D12.
Dude, does my rage
D10,
modifier still add to it?
That's what
So
I thought,
13.
but I wasn't too sure.
All right.
Yes. Okay.
No, what?
So is that what it is? The parentheses was because the longsword is
Versatile.
if you use it
Yeah.
one-handed, it's the D8, two-handed is D10.
Yeah. Okay.
I had literally forgotten.
Just
to cheat.
double checking
Because it is
I gotcha.
versatile. That
Yes.
means that, okay, if you swing it two-handedly, you cannot have a shield in the other hand. That's
I don't
what
even.
that means.
Do I even have a shield?
What is that crunchy?
But okay.
I don't have a shield.
What are those? Are they like pork bones? I'm not like a
Put
big fan
this
of
in
massive
perspective.
crunch. I used to like pork bones.
He is,
Like 8.0 basically solid as a
in
rock
lack of
and
better
just turned
terms,
everything
from
over.
Castlevania.
Mm-hmm.
The main character solely uses it.
Sounds like you're breaking bones with your jaw.
I used to choose
Now,
your jaw
you should
breakers
have
as a
the
kid.
ability called Horde Breaker.
I tried.
Called what?
Horde Breaker.
They don't make it.
Go to your,
See, this is why last story
My dealer
Yes.
used to be Peaches before
Rest
they
of
closed.
Do you have Horde Breaker?
Yes.
Choose your jaw
Okay.
breakers is good.
The chain quarterstaff is 15
Probably
feet.
could chew through a bone
Correct.
with thick marrow.
It's 5.
no, that's
Wait, chain. Wait.
I think we went over this
Sorry.
last time.
Chain quarterstaff.
It says 5 feet right.
But you can
But
unchain
then
it.
you can unchain it.
You can
and
unchain it, and it's
okay.
a 15-foot whip. Now, because you guys do not read your characters, I'm not. This is me criticizing you guys, not scoring. This is why we stressed it the last 30 shades.
Moving.
Know your fucking characters.
Sorry, Dad.
No, that's you guys play D&D long enough. You should know this. If you position yourself the right way, with Horde Breaker, you can hit all 3. Because it's a 15-foot fucking reach. Horde Breaker gives you an attack on each creature within your range. Hence why he uses that chain so much. He doesn't use the sword. The sword is if he ever loses the chain. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So keep this in mind. If you're in a hoarded area, based on my knowledge of how this character was played back in the day, I would summon wings because I was a dragon disciple. I would pick his ass up. Actually, my griffin picked him up and dropped him in the middle of orcs, goblins, whatever is the horde, and he literally went and hit every single one of them
Because you can.
because it's
whip.
a whirlwind attack.
Yeah.
It's just not called that anymore. It's called Horde Breaker. So position yourself the correct way. He mainly uses the whip because he can stay a distance away, not provoke attacks of opportunity. He has a 15-foot reach. He doesn't really use the other weapons. That's only if that chain.
That's the in case of emergency.
In case of
Okay.
emergency, he has backup. But that chain whip is his fucking bread and butter. That's why Horde
I think
Breaker.
I see where
So
she needs to be.
I mean,
But
not really. She can hit 2 because you
Yeah.
guys hit the in betweens. She's not gonna be able to hit 3.
Yeah.
But if she positions correct, like moves to where you are,
She can hit both.
she can hit both, or right here and hit both, or actually right here and hit both, and hit those 2.
10 feet. Wasn't it like it didn't say radius, it just said
Well,
within
that's why I used the cube. It was a 10-foot area. Anything within 10 feet gets in.
I was just correcting that. I wanted to make sure.
Okay. So, you went. You went.
Continue to-
And you went.
I went first. Yep.
You three. Who's going next?
I could go real quick.
I was just saying.
It don't matter to me, really.
Or do
Who's
you
in
wanna
front of
do your
blue?
thing?
Me.
Well,
No, I got a whole different thing I'm gonna do now.
okay. Put it to you this way, too. Because, again,
I mean,
this is all Sir energy.
Let me find.
We lost focus of.
Yeah.
We just talked about it earlier about working.
Bless you.
Question.
She has a 15, or he has a 15-foot reach. If
I'm
you're
gonna
blocking
do
that, she cannot have that.
No, I was gonna get around it.
That's why
Okay,
I'm
so
saying.
then, yeah.
But
So-
if you position yourself white to open Victor up to do
Bless you.
ability,
So, we should probably get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Alright,
So
before,
let you and me get.
yeah. What do you want to do first?
Let's see.
If I can suggest, take the disengage action.
No, I'm doing something this evening.
Bless you.
he's not aware.
I think I know what he's doing.
Don't
I
they?
need to
Doesn't
write
that
down
not
the
allow
thing
attacks of
from
opportunity
school.
disengaging?
Because I keep,
Spend your action to
I
do
keep
so.
That's what I'm saying.
forgetting about that.
No, but what? Okay,
Like, I can
Okay.
the abilities, but I still feel
let me put
Yeah,
you
same.
because relatively,
I went through this many times.
you're not me, who've played this way too long. If you two can focus on one, drop it, and she got 2
Yeah.
hits on the other one, which will bring it down to probably half fucking health because they don't have a lot.
Not right.
There's 1 in this group, 2 in this group that were in this 3 that are more heavier than the others.
And that's what I'm getting ready to do.
Red and blue are the heaviest of health on both of them.
And that's why I'm getting the hell out of the way. And I'm gonna go with Eli. So 5, 10,
Just remember, you're 2 up to fight.
20. Then use my bonus action. Then Zephyr Strike, because at this point that spell was fizzled out from earlier. So I'm gonna use that. Plus I have an extra die from the absorb element earlier. So roll to hit. Whoop, that went up. Thank God I got a good 24 to hit. Then I'm just gonna roll for the second strike on it.
Zephyr Strike allows you to move and strike and not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Correct.
So you went to attack the red one first.
Yep. Wait, would I have advantage with Eli? Because technically Eli was up
Flanked.
was 5 feet.
I'm still in front of it, like in
Yeah,
front.
you're the one who moved. You guys made the dragon. Dragon's on the marker.
Yeah, so it's right there. Here, I'm right here.
So yeah, you would get advantage on
So
the attack.
I'm
Roll.
gonna roll that first one just to see if I get a crit. No, but it's still.
Okay.
So
And
then
second attack.
Thank goodness for the other thing.
19 on the second one.
That is a hit as well.
Alright, so here we go. So first one. Zephyr Strike XD. Or no, Zephyr Strike.
I forgot
D6.
the plus 4. The D4.
No, it's a D8.
Plus.
Oh, don't forget, yeah, you're blessed.
Well, bless just goes to hit. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh, never mind.
doesn't add damage.
Yep, so. So that is.
12.
Yeah, hold on.
I'll do just the same.
Yeah, 13 points of slashing.
The thing is that
3
it's
lightning,
not much damage.
5 of force.
Sorry. I don't know where you're from.
Twilight.
21.
Orb element, and because remember she used the lightning arrow.
Which is
Yeah, you deal with it. So, okay.
So I use
13.
Get a spell I had that.
13,
Yes.
3, so
No,
16,
we've done it.
21.
And then the other one was
5.
I don't use a lot of magic users.
Man, with the offhand, so 13 slashing again. Another force. Wait, I should have rolled to see if I got a crit. Nope.
You got really dang. Well, yeah,
It
no,
doesn't-
that's a
it
dirty
doesn't count.
20.
Yeah, that would have been a dirty 20 regardless, so. Either way, it was still gonna hit, but that's it for me.
Alright,
You got advantage on this one, so.
I have advantage?
Yeah.
Sweet. So, I'm gonna do... Just a question. So, whenever I connect my blades, what does that become?
double-bladed sword.
Double blade sword, and then what's the, like, damage type for that? Because I don't...
It does the same damage for the sword. It just allows you to pretty much
Finesse.
give you 2 attacks. You can use your bonus action because it's a free action to connect.
Free action to connect.
Free action connect, and then you can make your attack.
With the first blade.
So basically, you get a free 2-weapon fight when you're
Okay.
connected.
So,
So
this
you
one.
can go. I mean, even which one you can. You're dual wielding.
yeah,
So you have what, 2 actions?
2 actions.
So action, bonus.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I have advantage on one of those.
Action's your main hand. Your bonus is your offhand.
You get advantage on all.
On all 3?
Yes.
Ooh, this
Yes.
better be money.
Because he's flanked.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he's
why I
flanked.
moved
So
behind
if, you're,
it.
if
Yeah.
that's what you're doing,
Yeah.
you have 2-weapon fighting.
So, I'm gonna
Well, you have which way.
right, left with the swords.
And this is on to the,
My-
the red one.
The red one.
Okay. So roll attack with advantage.
Alright. 12 for the first,
What's the plus?
12,
Don't forget you got a D4 on that too.
12, 6,
18.
18, 19 for the
That's it.
first.
But you still get to roll with advantage.
Still
Roll with advantage.
Yeah,
You
all
get a
those-
nat 20.
No, definitely not that. I'm just gonna stick to this one.
Okay. Now that's 1 attack.
So 19 on the first attack,
So make sure you roll both of those.
18
Roll the D4.
plus 4 plus 6.
22, 28.
28. Now roll it again because you have
30.
advantage to see if you get a critical. You have to roll a d4.
No, not on that second
So
one.
not a critical. Now,
So-
if you're going to take your bonus to do an offhand attack,
Yes.
do it again because that's what you're doing. You're whipping that double bladed around.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
17,
go
18, 19, 20, 20,
So you go
26,
over
and
2,
then
you go up.
Roll again because you got
Crit.
advantage.
You get the crit.
no.
Okay, so you got 3 attacks.
So close.
So close, but so far away.
3 attacks.
That is
Because I also don't
2d6.
want to That's what I was saying. So if I go behind on that,
9 on the first.
9 plus, what's the damage modifier?
Is that the hit DC?
No.
Oh.
That's right next to
8. So that's 2.
17.
So 17
It's
on
just
the first one.
I'd still
plus
hit
2
my-
on that. 4.
Yeah, it's still
Oh, that first one was a 6. So 6,
He's up
7,
to 15, right?
10, 11, 12 on the next.
Okay.
Final. You get 6. 12 plus
That's a
14.
kill.
Gone.
That's a kill on the red.
Sweet.
Just remind, a reminder, you should have on the great sword.
Which
the-
one? The flank tongue?
Either great sword, if you're doing it. You should have wound.
Ballooned?
wound.
Wound. Okay. I have graze.
Great, that's what it is.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have graze.
so just remember, if you miss, you still damage.
Yeah. No, I read that.
That's what graze is.
Oh my
So-
god, I forgot.
Because my first plan was to do chill touch, and then I went and read my swords.
Yes, it is.
So
Yeah, because
Yeah.
your blade has an ability just like mine does. I have
mean-
sap.
Hold on.
I forgot
You
about that one.
which You combined the flame tongue and
That's
the
for bless.
Silver.
That's
Silver,
for your
yes.
attack.
Okay.
Because that one's the
the
dancing.
flame
is-
tongue, however, does flame damage.
Yeah, which I knew that wouldn't do much against the.
It would be immune to.
Yeah.
Well, 40,
So
40,
I was
that's
in full intent,
So
just hoping to
that
hit with
is
the blade.
a
It's a lot of baby.
And then that's my
It
bonus
will be
action
fine.
gone, right? Okay.
Is that
Because
what
if I
it's
still
called?
had my bonus action, I was
Yes,
gonna
we
walk
do.
over to that and then.
Either which way,
Without
as
bless.
long as you do will
Yeah,
both,
because I
you get
forgot.
the will.
I knew I needed it for
Yeah.
something, but
So
I just couldn't
if
remember
I
what.
still had my bonus action, I was gonna use Lesser
But
Restoration
I'm just a
on
little
Victim.
confused about the top.
One more question. Do you want to ask him about the topple to see if we
I'm a
were
little confused about the topple.
It gives you like it's
Okay,
how it's
don't
That's
treat it
doing
as a
damage.
quarter.
Yeah.
Just treat it as a
No, it's just the wording's
I was
weird
gonna say,
to me anyway.
Topple
You see
meaning
why I
on
did
your
what I did?
action you could attempt
Thanks for
to
that.
trip.
Thanks for the assistance.
That's what topple.
well, even just because future reference, even like how they worded it,
Pokemon.
it says DC 8 plus
Those are
the ability
frames.
modifier
Yes, those
used
two
to
frames.
make the attack roll. Is that like that little plus?
You're plus the hit, yes.
Okay,
No.
is that's what I was wondering.
No. Because that's the hit DC. Your ability is it'd be a strength weapon, so it's you plus whatever your strength is.
And then your proficiency modifier, because it says that and the proficiency modifier. So what is your
It
strength?
said 8 plus
Go over.
the ability modifier plus the proficiency modifier, correct?
Yes. And her proficiency is plus 4.
So,
So
if proficiency is
plus
plus 4, look at what your strength is.
Sorry.
So it'd be 15.
Yeah.
So that would be the DC to trip.
But even if you're not using that now that you know, because she asked me, it's like,
That's what topple is when you're using a quarterstaff. He does not use quarterstaff.
Still technically with the whip, you can trip wrapping around their leg.
it says the quarterstaff is the actual like.
Yeah, you got the ability of topple with the whip. Here's my idea behind it. He hides his whip in plain sight using the staff. Because when he gets into close quarters to where he doesn't want to get rid of it, he acts like, sorry, I'm going to use just this because I understand it better, and this is easier for me to interpret this, but not. It's like when they're trying to take Gandalf's staff away, which you haven't seen, or Return of the King.
You won't take an old man's walking staff from
That's
him.
the 2 towers.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, okay.
Alright.
So Gandalf is an old man
Mm.
dressed in
See, I know who
gray
Gandalf
clothes.
is.
Okay. Well, this is when he's Gandalf the White. He just became.
Randolph.
And he. I have a little bit of dyslexia, so I've learned my words when I talk to you guys. He's in white, but he wears his gray cloak over there to hide the fact that he is a
White version.
white version because he came back from the dead. So they try to say, take the wizard's staff. He goes, oh, you wouldn't. This is where he's charming. He's like, oh, you wouldn't take an old man's walking stick from me. And then he let it be because he thought he was an old man, not a wizard. So he hides his staff as a walking staff until he's in combat, and then he gives him the disillusion that, oh, you have to be that close to hit me. No. And he separates it as he whips it. That's the idea behind it, because it hides the weapon.
Him spiky word on Facebook. That's great.
So yes, if you want to attack, you can attempt to topple because it's part of the mastery of the weapon.
Wait.
You can attempt to trip. Now, I will put it to you this way. This is a flying creature. It doesn't matter if it's tripped. It just has to bat its wings to get up.
Yeah. So don't use top.
It might be better to do a get over here.
You can't do it like
I was just thinking about smacking him with it.
But now you can focus the two that are there.
you can hit both because you got Horde Breaker. Horde Breaker
Yeah.
gives you attack on each.
Okay.
Okay. You have 2 actions as a fighter, correct? Horde Breaker gives you an attack on each, regardless of your actions.
So you have 4.
No.
No?
Horde Breaker is when you first enter the combat with a lot of people, you get an attack on each. So, in turn, technically what you do is, your first action is 2 hits automatically, because it's one and the other, because you're using Horde Breaker. Then your second action is 1 target. apply to the bang.
Okay.
Okay.
So 2 actions for 3 hits.
Correct.
As I was thinking of moving in between them, but
And you can move.
a little bit behind.
You can move as you attack too. You have a 15-foot reach with.
Her concern was
Is
hitting
I-
Viking's character.
yeah, I don't
If
wanna
she's
hit
gonna
Viking.
swing, is she gonna mollywop him too?
No, it's not. It's not a vigorous or sporadic thing like a whip. You have control over it.
Okay.
You are literally you're a whip master.
So you could bam, bam, bam.
You've played Castlevania, right?
No, I've only watched the show.
Okay, you watched it. He has very good control of his whip,
Yes.
correct? Regardless
Zorro.
when he's fighting in combat with people.
Have you ever seen Zorro? Do you know what
Okay.
that is?
Listen, it's
Girl.
not. Okay, listen, it's not. It's not.
Baby.
It's not topple.
You're pretty much just very
Whip is
versatile.
slow.
You're very versatile. You know
So
where your
the
whip's
whip,
gonna go.
the whip mastery is slow. If you hit a creature with a whip and deal damage to it, you decrease its speed by 10 until the start of your next turn. Okay. If you use topple, you're using it as the staff version.
Okay, that was my other
Okay.
question.
That's why under your features you have whip, mace, crossbow, and then you have the topple with that.
Okay.
My head is pounding. Some water? Oh, you got a giant thing of water.
So that one instead, because I'm not using that.
And if you roll a natural
you need-
19 to
you need
20,
the D4.
that's a critical hit.
Okay, so you have your D4. You have your okay.
So I'm gonna be in the middle of them. I'm moving in the middle of them.
Okay.
Right there,
Where the other dragon was. Put it, like,
or did you
there.
want to move back
much like
beside
Right.
where Viking's character is?
I mean,
That's fine right there.
Okay, so once per turn, you make an attack roll with the weapon. You can make an attack with the same weapon on a different creature that is within 5 feet. That is Hornbreaker.
Okay.
So once per turn, she can attack both.
Okay.
So meaning that your first turn, you attack both as part of your first action. Your second action is one target. And then next turn, if there's multiple targets within your reach, you can use Swordbreaker again.
so pretty much.
Because
It's
Well,
a
pretty
once per round
Yeah.
activation.
I basically want to do that then.
Okay.
So do your roll to hit.
Brain hurts.
Yeah. So roll your D20 then.
So you use the whatever the chain.
Is there a plus on it?
Did you add the G4?
Well, she's just rolled the
Oh.
D20 first.
So yeah, save that.
Okay, chain quarterstaff is +9.
Put them.
So you have a +9 after all.
+9 to your roll.
So that's gonna be an 18 plus 9.
Okay.
27.
27.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Now attack again. Roll your D20 again.
19.
That's a crit.
That's a critical.
4 plus 9.
19 plus
Okay, so
20.
which will be?
Okay, hold on. You rolled 3 D20s, correct?
2.
I'll
that's
roll
your
2
kill.
for right now.
Okay, so where was the 4 at?
The D4.
The
D4.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. You rolled a natural 19, it's a critical hit.
Oh, okay.
So roll your last attack.
That's a 2.
Plus
Plus
9, which is
plus
11. Plus a D4.
4.
Which brings it to a 15, which does not hit.
Okay.
So there, it
So,
seems like
2 attacks. What was your first target?
The blue one and the black one.
We're talking the, what is it?
Your dragons. Your
horde
first,
one?
the first attack.
Someone
the
do
fir-
the horde one first.
It's not what I meant.
Okay.
Who are you attacking first?
The blue. Because
Okay.
you said
So
it has
the
like
black
a
gets the critical.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So the blue one, roll the damage, which is a D.
D8.
D8 plus.
That's a D6, honey.
Oh my god, I put the wrong one away.
Add 1.
So a D8 plus 5.
7.
That's a 7.
Okay. Now roll the D8. Roll the D8.
5.
double
That's
it,
a
which is 10, plus
And then,
plus
Wait.
5 is. Whoa.
sorry.
So you roll the
That's
5,
10.
double it is 10, plus the 5 is 15
Yes.
on black.
Okay.
Now, your other one did not hit because you rolled a 15.
Okay, yeah.
So that
Yes.
does your attack.
Okay.
After a long time, it is finally the dragon's turn. A very
I mean,
My brain hurts.
I know. This is why I say this is why I want you guys to read your characters because you also have Hunter's Mark, which you can deal an additional D6 when you activate as a bonus,
Yes, that was also another thing that I was planning on doing.
which you didn't do.
Yeah, Hunter's
That's
Mark
fine.
and bonus.
I didn't know if I
So
could do it.
13,
No,
15.
you're okay. You're
Cool. Now that's it. So it's the
Dice.
dragon's turn, and I only have quick to do
task earlier. Just I love that.
before the
Like,
first round.
I read it and
Ah,
then it gets to my
5
turn
fucking
and I forget.
wildlings. That's why I need the new monster manual so goddamn bad. It's just not really shit.
One more month, Frank. What is it like? Not even a full
February,
month.
it's like February, like it's right before, right after Valentine's Day.
I think it's right before.
So I think it's the 19th.
I'm just
So
buying
you
this
have like 3 weeks.
I know, and I get the digital copy before I get the physical copy. Yeah.
Well, digital copy comes out the week before, so you'll get that the week before or Valentine's Day.
Yes, and I can't wait because these dragons are far more fierce than this book.
Yeah, I already saw the leak.
I'm just gonna buy the 3-pack whenever they sell it.
That's what I did.
Get
I
off.
bought the 3-pack on the pre-order, and they sent me one at a time, but I got the digitals already.
Yeah, I'm just waiting until they're all like physical, so I can just buy that.
So it is black and blue. I don't need that one anymore because fuck you,
I love you,
You?
Frank.
Yep.
fuck you all. 1, 2, 3.
Huh?
Fuck you all for killing
Hey,
the
I'm
dragon.
just playing the character you
Uh,
designed.
I know.
Don't you mean 1, 2, 3, 4?
Hi.
Okay, cool. You know what? Just fuck you all.
I mean,
Proud of us.
I'm out
kind
of
of on me
range.
because I was telling you guys.
Bullshit,
I am out of
you are.
range. Oh, sorry.
I'm out of range. Oh,
I
fuck.
need dexterity checks from Clug and you.
Oh, that's a
Everybody's
t-shirt.
out of
That's a
range.
t-shirt.
Yeah,
out
for
of
that
range.
one.
Oh, fuck.
That's 5d8 of damage.
That's
Wait, what'd you say?
t-shirt.
Roll a dex.
Oh, that's fine.
A dex saving throw. 30.
Yeah, see,
Just
good.
read
That's
like
not
a
long
long
enough.
file.
Go fuck yourself.
Wait, am I? Do I still roll a d4?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. For saving throws, everybody adds a d4.
24.
You're a dick.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Total?
Yeah.
With the D4 included?
Yeah.
With the d4 with
It's
the
really
dex
nice.
saving
You
throw.
get Frank Frankie's with his mouth.
Cool.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
You take 15. You take 30.
Ow. I take
15.
7.
15.
I'm
It's a breath weapon. It is not a piercing slash.
It says all damage.
Yeah. That means you're resistant to all damage minus psychic, whatever that. So you take half. Yeah, fuck you. Give me a win, goddammit!
Okay. T-shirt.
You
on you.
take half off.
No, well, listen.
I take 7.
Okay. Well, you know what? Fuck it, because this other guy's turn. Breath weapon, you too.
Now we're safe.
Because they're going to die next round anyway, so it might as well go out with the goddamn bang. So,
That's
dex
74.
checks from both of you again.
I feel so bad for Lizzie's character right now.
Oh, it's always
They're-
Liz's character.
They're already, always. I mean,
27.
Stalebone accidentally killed Bird.
This is
13 plus your
4d10.
And
dex.
then killed himself.
Now this
Yeah.
is for your saving throw.
Hey, I'm surprised he didn't kill
Okay.
himself as a goblin. He became an orc
Okay.
before he killed himself, which is very surprising. Pretty sure he would have killed himself as a goblin way before he became an orc.
That's what it says on his saving throw. I just saw that, even though it's in bright ass green.
Even though they're chrome, they got like one more chromosomes.
How do I do that?
What?
Is it just like?
Okay, so it says it adds a +1 to her stuff for the cloak of protection, but I think it's already added into your saving throws.
Okay.
So I think
If
they
you
just
click-
did a straight 13.
honestly, if you go to it and you
Because my pluses are automatically added
Yes.
on my
It
thing.
should be
Yeah.
automatically added.
So
Sorry, I'm
you
wearing it.
are at a 16. My darling.
got a 16.
That is both passes. So fuck you on 7. You take 15.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, that was the best.
Vector.
Can someone please clip that? Can you please clip that for later?
I will.
Thank you.
Who wants to take the attack to
Fuck
finish the
abuse.
fuckers off?
Wait, what?
Let's all do it.
I mean,
Everybody's
With the power of friendship.
I didn't hear what he
Captain
said.
Ray of
Plank
Frost.
pops up. We'll all just hit one at a
Who's
time.
rolling?
24 to hit.
On which one?
The black one.
Yep.
26 to hit.
That's 20 points of damage.
That's dead.
22
I still
on the
have my
blue.
move. I still have my
26
movement.
on the blue. And he
20
had
hit.
24 on the
22,
blue.
22 on the blue.
Let's do it
22.
together. You
That's
slash,
it.
I shoot.
No, I'm using Ray of Frost.
Oh, you
I
can
have
raise
a
the
dex.
frost.
Oh no, I
Fucking
want
just
it.
roll damage, goddammit!
18 points. 21 points because of my +3 with rage.
8, 5, 8,
make a dexterity save.
8, 8.
You didn't realize how we're all
Okay,
dying.
33?
Can I do
Is
this?
he dead? Is he dead?
You all simultaneously, with the arrow shots, with the swords, with whatever spells you launch,
20.
annihilate this goddamn little black dragon.
Oh no, the blue dragon was the last one standing.
I see this
Wham!
thing.
No, I used Ray of Frost on the
I
blue.
just see this thing
Listen,
like
I
watch
had
us.
a nat 20 on the last hit for the blue too.
I just see this, like from the dragon's perspective. All of us just with that sadistic
Like, don't do
grin,
it, I swear, I'm sorry.
the sadistic grin covered in shadow,
Frank,
and it's just
it is
like.
okay. You will kill us next
No,
week.
no. I
Yeah,
got
I'm
a
gonna
better
So I have a question for the DM. Did we level up?
No. The last move, the blue dragon goes like, I'm
Wait,
sorry,
we
put me back
can't-
in stasis, I'm sorry. And just
Ray
like,
of Frost for 33 damage. How does that sound, Dragon?
well, wait, no, never mind, that's the
Cat.
dragon. He's proud.
He's probably pissed.
Merry Christmas.
Now,
He's probably pissed.
past this lies another door. If you wish to open it, and I will give you those
No.
before we dive.
No.
Just back to
Why? Because you can have another week to figure out how to goddamn do it. Then you're only going to spend one day on the
Go to the door.
No.
Go to the door.
Clog stands in front of the door and stops.
I go.
I agree
No,
with
bro,
Clog.
bro.
I feel we should short rest and regain some hit points.
Yes.
Yeah, kinda need it.
Victor also agrees. At 59.
I sneak under Clutch.
Are we like popping potions or something?
Or we could just long rest and...
Okay, what are you doing? I need to know.
If y'all pop the potions, I'll just make sure I wake you up.
Oh, good
Well,
point,
I don't want to
actually.
waste. I don't want to waste those potions when we have an opportunity.
We
to...
can't We can't rest.
We have
Or
to
get
drink.
ejected.
Yeah, we have to drink the potions in order to.
You're
Yeah,
right.
okay, so
And you are well, no. Since you already
I-
drank the potion, I think you don't have to worry about that, right?
Hmm?
If we don't drink the potion and we go to sleep, we get yeeted out of the cave and have to start the whole thing over.
Yes.
Where if you've already drank it,
No. It's
No, no, no,
period.
no, 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 no,
It's
no.
period, hun.
Period. Any
You cannot
rest, any
sleep
rest
under-
you take that does not come from the potion, you get ejected.
gotcha.
Okay, never mind.
You get yeetus
Eject
away.
those
But see,
Cito
that's
cuz.
the thing, because I shouldn't have said that, because if he would have rested, he gets ejected.
No, we were all. I would have stopped him.
So,
But
is what are y'all doing?
I want to wait to open the door next week.
As a
Yes.
Because nobody's going to play it anyways.
I would like to. Wait, hold on. Oh, damn it,
I want to know what's gonna happen. I'm crawling underneath his legs. I'm opening the door.
I mean, I don't care.
so
Pisses himself.
before we do this, I'm gonna use my lay on hands healing pool, and I'm gonna use all 40 charges. Does that?
You can use the potions.
I was gonna
If
drink
you
one of
want
the
to.
short ones.
Yeah, but we could use those at a different time. But
You can use your short rest just to do your hit points. That's 12 hit die.
And you have a small. Oh,
Yes,
does
there's
short rest
but I also have the lay on hands healing pool. With,
You can use whatever. You don't know what's in the next room.
yeah.
there
I
is
also have an ability to help heal you, so
I'm a cleric.
I'm not more worried about my health. I'm more worried about their health. And I can use up to 40 of these points, and once they're gone,
They're
they're gone until long rest.
Until long rest, correct.
So I'm gonna use. I have 40, so I'm gonna use. This is just like this works just as a lay on hands, correct?
If you don't want to
Yes.
use all of it, I can assist you with your wounds.
You're okay. So yes, you have lay on hands.
Okay.
You have what 40?
40 total.
So that's 40. And you can divide it however
That's
you
what I
want
was
to
gonna do. Okay.
in the pool to whoever you want it to. Or you can take all 40. You can give 40 to him, 40 to them, 40 to them. Or
So-
you can divide it all out however you want.
you can be Oprah with your points.
I'm healthy.
You only have 40.
Yeah. 25 to you. So you get 25. What's your HP at?
67.
67. So
Now, remind you,
84.
your way of thinking went baby, medium.
Fuck! Yeah, we are not opening that door.
Went baby, medium, adult.
Yep, and that means last room's ancient.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
We done figured that out. Where were you?
No, oh,
We
what,
weren't
of what
allowed
kind?
to tell you.
Correct. But, cool. So, you did 25 to her.
Mhm.
You still have
15.
15 hit points. There's 15 in the pool left.
So
It's Nation Black, isn't it?
you'll take the
No.
rest of that. You'll take the rest of that.
I get
that
the last
15.
15.
You get the last 15.
No, it's not Viking.
Okay. Now, you're opening the door. So I'm going to give you this.
I am cracking open the door to look
Don't
inside.
fucking know.
Either way, you done fucked up.
As you, okay. Here first. As you walk through, you notice a few things. For one, there is a chalkboard on the north wall that reads, "Time is the best teacher."
I've heard enough about time in this place.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Listening.
On the east, sitting in a glass container, about 50 feet away, is a rod made of shiny metal.
We have to get the rod out of the glass without touching it.
No.
You're also healed of poison from this.
Okay.
Yep.
What was it though? You said the rod made of what? Made of metal.
Shiny metal. Is on the east. This room is roughly 50 by 50. Okay?
And in the center stands one golden figure.
Put him away.
He's not perfect.
So, just reiterating here, chalkboard's on the north. It says time is the best teacher. The second on the east is a big glass, like, shelf. Or cabinet, if you want to put it that. There's pillars on each way. Okay? In this glass cabinet is a glass container that houses a shiny metal rod piece. Okay? As you look in the center, just move those figures back.
Sure thing.
Just like to the entrance of the circle, I would put it that way. I don't care on which end. Because in the center lies that.
Yay! I knew that was coming in
What
at
color?
some point.
Prismatic.
What's that?
Fun.
Shiny.
All colors.
Oh, okay.
He's over here.
In the light, it shines like rainbows. different colors all around, metallic and chromatic alike. Ryo is screaming in your fucking ear.
Yep.
You see Legos get so much excitement in him. For he knows what this is. What you see is just a prismatic dragon
Great. Us next week. Ashes.
looking at you. You've come to take the piece that I guard. Good luck.
Ooh, pretty.
That's one of tonight's episode.
Could you just imagine walking up to a dragon
Prismatic
doing that?
dragon
It's like a Walking Dead sentence.
has banter.
Just
Don't
remember to
touch
bring
my
that
word.
Yep. Does not leave this case.
This dragon is crazy.
I have a white dragon figure that's double the size of that.
Not gonna need
Not
that
yet.
yet.
Not yet.
That's later.
Not yet.
That's after this room. Oh. That's after this room.
So should I bring it next week just in case?
Probably.
Okay.
So, actually, you do not see a dragon. You actually see the dwarven figure.
Let me just
Yeah, I
take
know.
back my
We're gonna
reaction.
back that up a little bit. You actually see the dwarven figure that was in the drawing,
Oh.
holding the spear, or
The casting.
the item itself.
Oh.
The item itself. You actually, that's what you see is the dwarven figure.
No pretty dragon.
Sorry, that's the next.
That's next week.
That's the next.
He took your excitement away.
Oh.
But I'm sorry. If I throw the dragon after dragon after dragon with you, you guys are gonna get to the last fucking boss, which is the goddamn big
Spoiler.
We've talked about that.
Sorry, you actually see the image of the drawing of the dwarf holding the item. But he's not no longer holding the item because you guys have one piece already, the casting. But in the glass beside it is the rock. Almost he's the presence of him, or the demeanor I should say, is he already knows you're coming. Does that make sense?
Mm.
He has that waiting poise. Like he was waiting for you to open this door. So as you open that door, literally goes, I was wondering where this little halfling would show her face. Welcome.
Immediately suspicious.
Bring the rest of your troop.
Barbarian just comes charging with an axe.
Get behind me.
Bring the rest of the troop. I know they're right behind you.
Lion summon.
Just pushes the door open further.
And as you all enter the room and see this dwarven figure, just waiting, no weapon in hand.
Just dripping
Wait,
dragon
I mean,
blood.
you're like towering over this motherfucker anyway. He's like up to your waist, top of his head. Bigger than I expected. Well, you're here nonetheless. So if you want this piece,
Shut up.
all you gotta do is answer my question. And I'll give it to you. Fail to do so, and I will kick you from my temple.
Oh boy.
Can we please have multiple chances to answer this question?
You have
One each or one?
one total.
Can we think on that?
Club no good.
Well, we gotta know what the question is first.
You got him exactly.
Club good at swinging
You
an
asked me the
axe.
question.
Oh, I was
What's
asking
your
you
first?
as a DM, not Tiny Tot.
I know what to ask him.
I thought maybe
How
so
many
cool.
licks does it take to get to the center of the
I'm Owen.
Omen.
Owen.
Owen.
Owen. OWIN or OWEN?
That's my baby cousin's name.
Well, Sir Owen, what is the question?
You really are barbaric, aren't you?
Why? I already know the answer to this, and I know you're not going to get anything right.
It might surprise you, hopefully. I always like surprises, just like birthdays. Never know, I don't know what those are, but you know, I heard they're fun.
He's having fun with a bottle.
Stop. No. Those are for
Way too in
drinking.
character.
You're not a puppy.
What's that?
He'll tire himself out eventually.
Oh yeah.
See, here's the thing about me. I know a lot of divination, and I have foreseen doing all that coming. Mind you, why did it take so long to figure out how to get past the super fast pseudo dragons?
Don't ask.
I did not pay attention to the
We're not that smart.
He says
All
up
you
to
gotta
Graves,
do
I
is
told you to
run.
read the door.
And then the next you dispatch those dragons very easy.
I got little legs.
So that's just fun. But nonetheless, answer my question. One guess is all you get. If you fail, however, I will aid you beyond imagination. I'll make you old and decrepit. I'll turn you to ash as your body decays rapidly.
So let's not get that wrong.
Indeed.
I don't look like Peepaw.
Who?
Peepaw. The running joke, Frank. I don't look like
I
Peepaw.
know that. He don't.
She had to get it in there somewhere.
I had to. I love that word. Peepaw.
I don't know if aging you would increase your intellect or not.
I don't think.
No.
He's just our muscle. It's okay. But we love him.
See that.
His brain is also a muscle. It's okay. We love him nonetheless.
His brain, we believe his brain has an 8-pack of its own.
Just don't make him flex. It might hurt him.
Tock feels bad about dragons.
But you feel good you were able to use strength, right? Okay.
It's okay.
This is gonna punch the door.
Literally, all we
Sir
have to do to appease him
Owen.
is just give him a cheap boy.
You know when he gets serious? Whenever a single vein pops out of his head.
That's inflexive.
That's the brain flex move.
You like the vein here? Watch this one.
Why do I just see him just acting like Earl Armstrong?
His brain pops out another arm to flex.
It's a Chuck Norris joke. Anyway.
We're gonna break
What
Frank.
is?
I mean, we already broke him once, but
Listen. No, that's Lucy in the brain. She's just going like, I gotta play. Hang on.
There's an intellective hour in his head that just didn't want to leave and just gave him muscle instead of converting him.
He got dropped on the head a lot. It built character. Now he's a muscle there to protect himself.
There is nothing I can do that will bring back time to make you smarter.
there might be if you can catch him from falling out of the stupid tree and hitting every stupid branch before you hit the stupid ground.
But
You said stupid a lot.
Because that tree was stupid for being in there in the first place.
My question.
I'm very curious. What is your question?
You'll find out next week.
Yep, saw that coming.
Oh no, because I'm not letting you guys type in the Google answer and be like, and try to figure that out, because that's just cheating. No.
That's a nasty move.
What's even
bro.
gonna be worse is if we already know the riddle based on something else, and we just are like, hey, that's the answer.
I actually heard the riddle before.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I mean.
Or we'll play it like this one. We'll text the last day before the session to find out our plan.
So,
Well, we don't have anything to plan. We don't know what the question is.
Yeah.
But as that is stated, He's talking normal. When you answer back and ask what your question is, how you respond is different.
How I respond? How did I respond?
Because when you respond, it was, what is your
Oh, great.
question?
Oh no.
For you are all under the effect of slow.
Woo!
Meaning,
Clog, you're not
One
affected.
or one bonus, or move, or reaction. That is it. You get one.
Nice.
So you take an action to attack. That is it.
I shatter the roof above him.
You're under the effects of the slow spell.
Sweet.
Same as before. If the item is retrieved, that diminishes.
So we all
So.
just move this one.
Right now, we are all under the effect of slow. Just putting that out there.
And you guys, you're watching this. Other than the hitting the holy dog shit and screaming sanctuary after you hit that subscribe bell.
Actually, unsubscribe.
No, shut up, Eli.
No,
So they
hit it
can
so many
resubscribe.
unsubscribe. But anyway,
Subscribe.
what I'm getting to is if
Get it back out. Oh, it's the other.
Okay.
you guys are watching this, assist us with this, and hopefully you too can watch him freak out over this once again. If you want to see Frank freak out, if we solve this nicely, give us some confetti or something.
Confetti cannon.
Who has Arcana? Who's trained in Arcana? Make the rolls.
I got alchemy.
It didn't count.
If you're not proficient in Arcana, do not make the roll. If you are proficient in
Borrow
Arcana,
this.
Give me a minute.
I'm gonna borrow one of your dice because I put mine away.
It's getting obnoxiously louder. I just want to point that out.
Can I have a D20?
17.
Nat 20 plus 3.
nice.
Wisdom. My phone's being slow.
Oh, great. Her phone's under the effect, too.
Too.
Damn.
He's been under it since we started, by the way.
That's what I said. Clog has no effect.
Just like chewing on
17.
the end of the handle of the great axe.
Genie,
I'm gonna have
because
to mend that
you
again.
are a cleric
Magical
of
doesn't get room.
life, you know divination spells. How he foresaw that is the spell Foresight, which is a 9th level spell.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, no.
Yeah, ain't no.
Oh yes.
So, just to enter it, to know that, is to know that this foe is not to be fought. For he is old. And I mean old. The fact that he can foresee how he knew you were entering, he knew how you guys portrayed and acted within the other rooms. That's the gift of foresight. That spell is so high of a level that you can't cast it.
Nope. Though to be fair, we would have assumed that anyway, due to the fact that he was on a faded piece of paper that
I mean,
was deteriorating.
if you piss him off, he's a CR 12.
No.
Why? You guys are level 12. There are 5 of you. So technically, this is already favored in your way.
Yes,
It's
but do you want to
by,
come
by
spells?
like 5%.
But spells.
Like if you look at it that way, because 4 people at level 12 can take on 1 CR 12. So with an extra person, you guys have a 5% chance higher of beating.
Well, 4 to take out 1 CO, we have 6, so.
But he, you know for sure, because he held that item. And being around the dungeons and how it worked, he is
there for music acoustics.
Shut up! I was getting ready to make the joke.
And nothing like V. He makes V look like shit. So do not agitate him.
I love how you look right at
We'll leave Clog there for his entertainment and amusement.
We see.
Cat?
He's confirmed. Calm down.
We need to.
Nope.
Need to get a pacifier.
Because
clock.
just iterate. If you take him off, he has time stop. Time stop is a D4 plus 1.
So is Dio.
So just to be in, just to take it, take a D4. 2 plus 1, I get 3 rounds before you can make 1.
Lovely.
And you are slowed. So it means you cannot take reactions. You have a -2 on AC and your saving throws. And you can either take an action or a bonus action. Either one. You cannot take both. So -2 to AC, -2 to all your saves. No reactions. And you can either take an action or a bonus action if you piss them off. Because that engages the fight with it. I'm looking at you.
What am I gonna do?
Because you're Clog. That's why.
Well, even before that, you were Eric.
That's why.
You the table flipper and all that other stuff.
Claw's a good boy.
Very interested in it. Throwing that out there. Because if he masters time the way he is,
That means I can too.
that means you could save your father from the death.
Oh no, daddy
you could
issues. The death of us
change.
all.
That means you can change that outcome if you plead with him. For lack of better terms, doing it because in the beginning, when the encampment was under attack and your father lay dying, you tried to heal using lay on hands.
But I
because-
inflicted instead.
But you inflicted instead. So maybe you can rewind that time and try it again. With the knowledge you know. With Bahamut's guidance, you might be able to change that. That's why I'm giving you the content going into this. So, with that being said, from us, the D20Misfits.
Good night.
Would anyone like